Oh, yeah. How we doing? Looks like it actually worked this time. I need to change something. I need to change something. Oh, I wanted to change the latency. All right, chat is going to be way behind me tonight. I forgot to change the chat latency, so that's my bad. Yo, what's up, Mr. NHL? What's up, Colby? My day was good. We're chilling. My day was very good. All right. All right, no technical difficulties tonight. That makes me very happy. That means I'm feeling good about the game as well. Hopefully the YouTube chat. There it is. What's up, Tyler? How you doing? So yeah, everyone watching, you will likely see goals probably about 20 seconds before I react to them. I just want to let you know. What's up, Bing chillin'? Connor Brown is my favorite Oilers player. Let's go. Connor Brown Hattie. I'm leaning into the meme. I'm leaning into the meme here. If he scores a hat trick at any point this season, I'm buying a Connor Brown jersey. And just to prove that I'm legit, I will order it while live streaming, and you can see me place the order. Shake some buns chant if we win. My God. There will be no buns being shaken on this stream. I'd have to start charging everyone if I started doing that. But I did change the chat box. It probably looks a little bit different. And also, if your comment doesn't show up for some reason, just try again. Sometimes it takes a bit. Watch the Oilers pregame raw, and do you think Connor McDavid will get 5 points today to get 1,000? I would love it. I would love if McDavid got 5 points today. I didn't even mention that in my pregame report because I didn't even realize that he was that close. So you may see we got his credit card. Well, I won't show my credit card information. But yeah, you might see McDavid on a bit of a mission here tonight against the Islanders. And it'd be pretty fitting, too, to do it against the Islanders, considering that Islanders, the Islanders had their dynasty in the 80s, and then the Oilers followed up the Islanders dynasty with their own. That'd be pretty interesting if McDavid was also able to get 1,000 points against them. This pod's going to fight Holloway? Holloway's on St. Louis. Unless there's someone on the Islanders that I'm unaware of. Click my name, does it show every time I've said that? It would, yeah. I could actually see every single video you've ever said that on. But I won't do it because I think it's funny. Hey, what's up? Oilers time, Bob. How you doing? We're going to trounce the Islanders. I can feel it in my bones. I am pumped. Same, Bromsley, same. I'm also pumped. I am pumped right up. I'm also very relaxed today. Relaxed. I had a massage today. So, my vibes are very chill. Oh, we got the anthems already? That was fast. Damn, I'm used to 15 minutes of pregame before the actual game, so I'm not used to the anthem starting, almost immediately. Yeah, going to be a good game. I'm excited. I will also be doing a live stream for the game on Thursday against Nashville. So keep an eye out for that as well. Hey, I'm doing good Oilers time, Bob. I'm doing really good. Most mediocre team in the NHL that everyone forgets about goes to the New York Islanders. No, we can't trash talk the Islanders. It's too early for that. Don't do it. We have to show them respect. Otherwise, the hockey gods will hate us. But Lou Lamoriello has not built a very good team there. Let's do this, Quady. Let's do this. They're just doing the anthems. American anthem first. I'll donate $1 every point Davo gets tonight. You know what? I'll hold you to that, Bing Shillin. Goalkeeper needed today. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I also want to see the Oilers kill a penalty or two. That would also be very nice. Do the wave. Don't do the wave. Man, Mr. NHL's trying to jinx the whole game before it even starts. What's up, Ruby? Let's go, Oilers. Yeah, let's no fall asleep because of the Islanders. I'll try not to. I'll try not to fall asleep. We got to beat Sorokin so bad that they replace him with CC. Oh, God. Yo, what's up, Falk Rules? How are you? Thanks for your tips for my gaming channel. Hey, yeah, no worries, Falk. No worries. How's that been going? I bet you we kill all penalties. Perfect. You know what? I'll take that bet because I agree with it. Like, I'm on your side. I won't bet against you. They're just finishing up the Canadian anthem here, and then we're going to get going. Oilers and Islanders. Islanders trying to get some separation in the standings. Same with the Oilers. Both teams are sitting at 500 right now. Oilers looking to get on a bit of a win streak. They have not won more than 2 consecutive games all season. They win tonight, it will be 2 straight wins, and you'd like to see them start to win 3, 4, or 5 in a row before they lose their next one. What's up? I'm just Tim. Welcome back. I bet I miss CC. No way. CC is not having a fun time in San Jose, I don't think. Yo, what's up, Killer? That Islanders logo is pretty cool. Yeah, it's the fisherman logo. They don't use it anymore, but I like using different teams' logos during live streams and videos. Like with the Dallas Stars, I always use they're like, I don't know, is it the cow or the bull? The bull logo? Also, I'm doing very well. Thanks for asking. Game's about to start. Hopefully my score clock is where it's supposed to be on the screen. Sorokin has a 936 versus Edmonton. Well, he's due to regress then. All right, puck is dropped. Islanders with some early possession. They're going to dump that into the Oilers zone, and that's going to be an early icing call on New York. So Edmonton gets a quick offensive zone draw here. The Edmonton Oilers are good. Go Oilers. Gonna need 40-plus shots today. Let's go 50. Let's go crazy with the shots. McDavid will take the faceoff in the Islander zone. He'll win it. Nugent Hopkins leaves it for Ekholm across to Bouchard. Bouchard tries to dump it in deep, but that's cut off by Lee. Anders Lee with a high flip. Ekholm chases back after it. Here's Matthias Ekholm. He'll throw it up the middle of the ice. Almost catches Hyman on a bit of a break there, but Hyman goes offside as there's a whistle. I hope Podkolzin scores. He's due. He's due for a goal. Boosh giveaway took 1 minute. Good thing it didn't lead to anything, though. Defensive zone draw. Draisaitl wins it back to Kulak. Kulak spins off of a check. Oh, that's a horrible pass by Kulak. Ends up in the middle of the ice here in the Oilers zone. Islanders with pressure now. Here's a shot. And Stuart Skinner forced to make a glove save. Brett Kulak with a bit of confusion. Tried to throw the puck up the middle of the ice under pressure. Islanders get a good shot away, but Skinner's there to make the save. Got to have better puck management than that. And they're going to redo that draw. Draisaitl had lost it, but they're going to redo it. Here's Edmonton now. Defensive zone draw. Nelson against Draisaitl. Here's a shot. Nelson behind the net, tries a wraparound, and Skinner makes the save. Here's Darnell Nurse, middle of the ice. Here's Leon Draisaitl, 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Arvidsson drops for Draisaitl, across the ice, tries to find Podkolzin, who's cutting to the middle. Arvidsson skates back. Kulak also will skate back. Here's Brett Kulak. He'll wait for some help. Brett Kulak behind his own net here. Draisaitl will grab that. Draisaitl throws it into the middle. Here's Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson in his own end. Across to Kulak into the middle of the ice. Kulak with a high flip down into the Islanders zone. The Islanders are going to be forcing a lot of dumps by the Oilers, so Edmonton's got to have their speed ready. Here's Draisaitl trying to come up with it. Podkolzin in front. Oh, and Draisaitl just missed a backhander. Islanders now with a bit of a break here. Here come the Islanders. Ekholm chases after it. Here's Engvall against Ekholm. Evan Bouchard comes up with it. Here's Connor Brown now. 2 goals against the Canucks. Connor Brown, he'll skate it in and chase after it against Mayfield. Edmonton comes up with it. Here's Janmark. 3 assists against the Canucks for Matthias Janmark. Adam Henrique now. He'll cycle it back to the point. Ekholm. He'll dump it back around the boards. Janmark can't come up with it. He'll try and poke it back to Bouchard. Bouchard towards the goal. That goes just wide. Puck comes back to the point. Ekholm trying to keep it in, but he can't. He's pushed off the puck. Ekholm will then put it back into the Islanders' zone, and the Islanders are making a change here. Bit of a fire sale. Not too many men. Puck in the middle of the ice. And here's Corey Perry. He steals that. Corey Perry with a shot, and that goes wide. Puck is knocked back in by the Oilers, but they're going to call offside. Heard there's a rumor, but I don't think it's true, that the Oilers might trade Jeff Skinner and Janmark just to get top 4 D-men. I don't think so. I don't think they would trade Skinner. Well, maybe Skinner. I mean, it depends how the season goes, right? Janmark, I'd be shocked if they traded Janmark, just because they did re-sign him to a 3-year deal. Here's Derek Ryan. Where was that rumor from? Where'd you guys hear that? I haven't heard any of that. Islanders win the faceoff. They'll throw it into the middle of the ice and dump it in deep. That's going to be icing. Oh, no. Martin will, Matt Martin prevented the icing, but they did call it. Little bit of a late call by the linesman. Or they might trade Skinner when King comes back. I haven't heard any of that. Are you guys all insiders? Offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Connor McDavid will take it. McDavid wins it. Hyman trying to battle for it. He's being hooked up. It's kept in by Ekholm. Here's Connor McDavid now. McDavid to Bouchard with a shot, and that's stopped by Sorokin. And Hyman now. He'll leave that for McDavid. McDavid, he's hit along the boards. Hyman leaves it for McDavid behind the net. Connor McDavid backhands it to Bouchard. Bouchard, middle of the ice. Here's Ekholm with a one-timer. Oh, and it deflects just wide. Ekholm trying to come, or Hyman trying to come up with it. Someone loses a stick there for the Islanders. Oilers top line putting on some good pressure. McDavid tries to get it back to Ekholm. And here come the Islanders. Partial 2-on-1, but McDavid's going to cut that off with his speed. McLean around the boards to Horvat. Or Martin, sorry. Matt Martin has the puck. I saw the number 17. Here's Skinner now. He'll play that to Bouchard. Bouchard waiting for some reinforcements, letting his boys change. Hope everyone's having a fantastic night. Love the new profile pic, by the way. Thank you. Here's a dump in by Edmonton. Skinner goes after it. Jeff Skinner. We'll leave that for Derek Ryan. Jeff Skinner and Derek Ryan fight for it. Islanders win it along the boards, though. And the Islanders will get a bit of a break. Islanders, middle of the ice. Oh, and Horvat came up with it, but he wasn't able to get a shot towards the goal. He passed it, and the Oilers come up with possession. Jeff Skinner, right boards, up the middle of the ice. Here's Kulak. He'll jump up in the rush. Kulak has 4 goals this year. Here's a play to Emerson. Emerson with a shot, and that deflects wide. Here's Brett Kulak to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl, right circle. Oilers with more pressure. Draisaitl tries to center that one, and he'll go after it. Islanders come up with it, though. Anders Lee plays it back. Islanders played a bit of keep away in their own zone. Oilers pressuring, though. Now, in the middle of the ice, New York dumps it in. Stetcher chases after it. And here's Palmieri. Palmieri, he's checked off the puck by Stetcher, and here come the Edmonton Oilers. Here's Podkolzin with speed. Podkolzin dumps it in for Arvidsson. Arvidsson to Podkolzin. Puck is behind the Islanders' net. Draisaitl now. He'll go in after it. Podkolzin along the boards, wins a buck battle. And here's a shot towards Sorokin. He'll make an easy pad save. Islanders come up with it. And the Oilers getting back on the back check here. And here's a shot by Siplikov. I've never heard of that guy. Siplikov. And Skinner makes the save. Live stream during this Flames series. Oh, man. I was so fired up during that series. It was outrageous how intense I was during that series. Welcome back, Bob. Trade Kane when he comes back. What's up, Sith Lord? All right, we're about 5 minutes into the first period. Shots are 4-2 Edmonton. Nobody with any high danger looks, though. Bit of a feeling out process for both teams. Oh, and Connor Brown's hooked up. Here's a play to Henrique. Henrique will play it right boards. Matthias Janmark into the middle of the ice for Henrique. Brown brings it in. Henrique chases after it. And here are the Islanders. Connor Brown, he'll go in on the forecheck here. Oilers have been pretty aggressive on the forecheck. Here's Ekholm with a shot from the point. That deflects wide. New York looking to get it clear here. Off the glass, into the middle of the ice. Ekholm backhands it to Brown. Brown dumps it in. Janmark chases after it. Islanders around the boards. And Connor Brown cuts that off. And then nice move by Brown. He centers that. Here's Henrique with a shot. And Sorokin with a save. Connor Brown having a good start to this game. Damn. Is the game boring right now? Well, I mean, we just had a good opportunity. Here's Pajot. He'll play that across the ice. Islanders with some speed here, but Ekholm cuts that off. Here's Ekholm to McDavid to Ekholm. Across to Bouchard. Up the middle. Here's Nugent Hopkins. Drops it for Bouchard. Gives it to Hyman. Hyman behind the goal. McDavid can't come up with it. And the Islanders will get it clear. Here's Horvat. Horvat to Lee. Lee against Bouchard. Bouchard, good check. Ekholm tries to get to Hyman. Puck comes along the boards. Here's a shot from the point, and it deflects in front. And Skinner had to make a save. Islanders can't get it out. Oh, it's a 2-on-0 in front. Oh, my God. Lee, it was a 2-on-0 in front of the Oilers' net. They were both players on the Islanders were behind the Edmonton defenders. Here's Edmonton, though, now. They're in the Islanders' zone. Here's Kulak. Leaves it for McDavid. McDavid around the world here. Top of the right circle. Spins off a check. McDavid across the ice to Kulak. Kulak. He goes behind the Islanders' net in the left corner. Islanders trying to come up with it. Nugent Hopkins trying to pressure. McDavid steals that. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He's trying to get a shot off. He fans on it. Here's McDavid. Darnell Nurse at the blue line. Nurse, he's cut off. Puck does eventually get out, and the Oilers will have to change up. Here comes Kulak to Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan throws the puck in deep. Corey Perry chases after it. Here's Jeff Skinner, who's on the fourth line tonight. Corey Perry. Here's a shot by Emberson, and that goes wide. Stetcher now. He'll step up, leave it for Ryan, who leaves it for Perry. Corey Perry, nice move! Oh, and Corey Perry, he's stopped by Sorokin, and then the puck drops in front on the top of the crease. What a move by Perry. Holy. Corey Perry, he may be 40 years old, but he's got some of the nicest hands in the league still. If he had a bit more foot speed, he would still be ever dangerous. Jeff Skinner trying to come up with the puck. The Islanders, though, they'll gain possession. Oilers looking to make a change. Here's Mayfield. Dumps it in deep. Stetcher. He'll go after it. Stetcher around the boards. Islanders cut that off. Here's Perry to the middle of the ice. Dumped in. Stetcher now. He knocks down McLean. Stetcher up the left boards. And Podkolzin's hit hard, but no harm there. Emerson back to Stetcher. Troy Stetcher spins off a check. Oilers trying to get an attacking formation. Shots are 6-2 Edmonton. Here's Draisaitl to Podkolzin. Podkolzin left side. He spins away from a check. He falls down on his knees, battles for the puck. Arvidsson trying to come in and grab it. That puck is lodged against the boards. They're not going to blow the whistle, though. Draisaitl comes up with it. Draisaitl, here's Podkolzin. Oh, and that dump attempt hits the ref, and they're yelling at the official there. Islanders ice it with 11 minutes to play in the first period. You should hire me as a sports commentator. I don't think I would do very good, like, in a sports broadcasting situation. How many years do you think Knobber survives in the Canadian market before getting fired, severe depression, or retirement? I think he'll do just fine. And I think he'll survive many, many years. Offensive zone draw. Here's a play. Draisaitl in front. He tries to find Hyman. Here's McDavid to Bouchard. Bouchard tries to center it. It's in the crease. Where is it? Sorokin can't see it, and the Islanders are going to dump that down the ice once again. Oilers had loaded up that top line briefly. Here's Draisaitl on his backhand. He's trying to push off a check. McDavid, he'll play it back to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard to McDavid. McDavid, oh, nice little spin move by McDavid. Still has it. Trying to find the puck, and he's cut off. Islanders with a bit of a jailbreak here. Horvat, his pass is cut off by Draisaitl, though. Nice back check by Draisaitl. Draisaitl will give that to Bouchard. Bouchard into the middle. Here's Leon. Skates through the middle of the ice, slows things down on his backhand. Spins off a check. Into the middle of the ice, just missed McDavid, and the Islanders will gain possession. Here's Lee over to Pajot. Pajot back to Lee. And Ekholm. Oh, no, they're going to call offside there on the Islanders. I don't know what's going on in Montreal. Oh, Gene Principe didn't catch the pitch. That's so funny. But yeah, Marty St. Louis, I don't know. Maybe Montreal's chalked right now. Maybe St. Louis is a problem because they don't seem to play any kind of defense. Like, I don't know what Montreal's structure is. They are just like Montreal reminds me of Decade of Darkness Oilers, where it's just kind of, there's a lot that happens in the games. Very high event hockey. Yeah, I'd say a good start so far. You know, Edmonton didn't give up a goal in the first shot of the game, so that's always a good thing. Shots are 6-2 Oilers. Corey Perry had a nice little opportunity. But both teams doing a good job at preventing any kind of high danger look. Nobody's able to get to the inside lanes of the ice right now. If I'm into chocolate, what is my favorite chocolate bar? I actually really like Bounty bars. My God, what is this commercial where everyone's like becoming muscular? What is this? What am I watching? That's why I don't watch commercials. I don't know what the hell's going on. Why would you jinx it, Sith Lord? Why would you jinx it? You can't say that word. Rebounds first. First shot not going in often on Sorokin. That is very true. Thanks, Oilers time, Bob. Nathan Bem, who he's fascinating. Looks like McDavid and is draft eligible. My teacher's sister is the son. Oh, there you go. That's cool. Oh, Henry bars are your favorite. Very nice. Islanders with a bit of pressure here. Play is back on. 9:46 to play. Shots are 5-2 Edmonton. Janmark trying to get the puck out. It's kept in by the Islanders. Here's McLean behind the Oilers' goal. Centers it. And that hits a skate in front. Janmark spins away from a check. Here's Janmark. Oh, and he'll find some space in front now. He uses his speed, and he tries to pass that across to Brown, and that goes high and out of play. Bounty's the one with coconut? Absolutely, yeah. Need Skinner to start lighting the lamp? I agree, B-Mac. I agree. EdmontonOilers.com/50/50. They're always advertising the 50/50. Play Alberta on the jersey. Gamble, gamble, gamble. That's one thing you'll never see. I will never take a gambling sponsorship. I'm just letting you all know right now. If I'm ever sponsored on this channel, gambling will not be part of it. I refuse. Is Connor Brown the GOAT? Oh, yeah. Brown for Hart. Rocket Richard. Ted Lindsay. Lady Bing Selke. Norris. Here are the Islanders now. Here's a play to the blue line. Here's a shot towards the Oilers' goal. Oh, that deflects wide. That bounced off of a couple bodies. Jeff Skinner plays it behind his goal. Here's Cizikas for the Islanders. Engvall back to the point. Islanders keep the cycle going. Kulak takes his man into the boards. Oh, and Derek Ryan just kind of caught Lakin there. I don't know if... Oh, and Ryan then gets tripped up. No call. Here's Skinner. Jeff Skinner. Oh, he did. The Oilers will get a power play here. Derek Ryan just drew a tripping penalty. You know what? I was about to get mad at Derek Ryan for not having any effort on the boards, but maybe he had something calculated, you know? Maybe he knew that he was about to be tripped, so he just let it happen. I'm late. Hey, Austin. Hey, all. How's the boys doing? Well, they got a power play coming up. There's about 8:45 left in the first period. Shots are 5-2 Edmonton. It's been pretty uneventful overall, which I knew coming into. I even said in my pregame report that this would probably be a slow start to the game, and hopefully as it goes along, the Oilers start to really push and assert themselves. Would I get an Adam Henrique jersey? Probably not. Unless he scored 5 goals in a game. Connor Brown has to score 3. Henrique has to score 5 in one game for me to get either of their jerseys. I think so, Mr. NHL. I like, nobody does it. It'd be pretty unorthodox for that to happen, but I would imagine it's possible. I'm having the time of my life spamming emojis in chat right now. That's probably why I can't see all of your messages, depending on how many messages you've been trying to send. I have some spam filters on, so sometimes they won't appear. Skinner and Ryan were asleep that shift, yet somehow drew a penalty. Yeah, I know. That's what I was saying. Like, Derek Ryan was just kind of standing along the right half wall and just puck came to him, but he didn't react to it. But the Oilers, let's see if they can get the power play going here. Let's get an early lead. Cizikas for tripping. Derek Ryan was trying to come up with it, and then, yeah, he tripped Ryan, and it was the far ref that called it. It wasn't even the close ref. That's interesting. Probably a pretty weak call, but I walked into a wall. Now my shoulder hurts. Oh, no, don't walk into walls. It's not good. The Islanders have given up a power play goal in 5 straight games. Let's make it 6 straight games. Draisaitl will take the faceoff. Draisaitl loses the faceoff, and they're going to actually redo it. They're going to redo the draw. Be a defenseman, centerman. No. Well, no, that's not possible, Mr. NHL. That is not possible. See, I'm trying to manifest Jordan. That's why I didn't put 0. I refuse to manifest 0 goals. Here's Nugent Hopkins to McDavid. McDavid, he brings it out in front, dangles around, and then he gets hit hard into the boards, doesn't get a shot off. Nugent Hopkins to Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Bouchard. Over to Nugent Hopkins, left circle. Drops it back to Bouchard. Bouchard to Nugent Hopkins. Here's Draisaitl across to McDavid. Tries to center it, and the Oilers are allergic to shooting the puck on the net right now. 2 opportunities to shoot. Draisaitl and McDavid, and neither of them decided to take it. Oilers reset in the neutral zone. Draisaitl, he's checked off the puck. Comes to Hyman. And here's McDavid with speed in the middle. Connor McDavid tries to cut towards the goal, and Sorokin will just hang on to that one. Going to be another offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Draisaitl has 299 career power play points. Looking for power play point number 300. Nugent Hopkins can't come up with it. Bouchard keeps it in. Here's Bouchard to Nuge. Nugent Hopkins across to Draisaitl. Draisaitl looking to make a play. Right circle. Gives it to McDavid. Here's Connor McDavid now to Draisaitl. Draisaitl back to Bouchard. Back to Draisaitl. Along the half wall. Draisaitl spins off a check. Here's McDavid. In front. McDavid can't come up with it. Hyman. He fanned on his shot. Bouchard! Oh, he just can't keep that puck in. Puck comes back to the neutral zone. McDavid enters with speed. Drops it to Draisaitl. Right circle. Here's Draisaitl to McDavid. Bouchard. Evan Bouchard to Connor McDavid. Gives it to Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard with a bomb, and that goes off a leg. Won't get out of the zone, though. Oilers still with 30 seconds. Here's McDavid. Stick handling. Draisaitl. Back to Bouchard. Another bomb, and it comes out in front. Another save by Sorokin. 2 big bombs by Bouchard. One made it to the goal. One did not. If someone donated $10,000, would I shotgun 2 Bear Claws? Bear Claws? Oh, and here's a giveaway by Nurse, and McLean is going to hang on to that one. Or, yeah, Skinner took that shot by McLean off a giveaway by Nurse. Yikes. I would shotgun whatever drink someone told me to shotgun if they donated $10,000. I'm not even kidding. Give them the hog too. Oh, God. All the slang. Here's Jeff Skinner. He'll dump that puck around. The Oilers do not convert on the power play. Puck comes out. Islanders trying to come up with it. Oilers are offside. They have to tag up. White Claws. Yes, I would absolutely shotgun 2 White Claws for $10,000. Not even a question. Here's Adam Henrique. He'll take that to Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Missed the net by about 3 feet. Here's Stetcher. Keeps it in. Finds Corey Perry behind the Islanders net. Across to Stetcher. Stetcher. Here's a one-timer. Comes out in front. Skinner just can't come up with it. Puck remains in the Islanders zone, but Horvat comes up with it. Here's Horvat across to Lee. Anders Lee, right circle, looking for some help. And here's Wahlstrom with a shot, and that hit the outside of the post. Stetcher trying to make a play. He gets it to Janmark. Can't get it by the defender, though. And Stetcher dumps it down the ice. Not icing. Here come the Islanders, though. Here's Wahlstrom. Holmstrom, sorry, not Wahlstrom. Holmstrom spins off a check. Here's Holmstrom. He'll drop it back for Zizekas around the boards. Islanders trying to keep it in. Derek Ryan trying to come up with it. Oh, and Connor Brown missed that. Here's Zizekas in a shooting area. He loses it, but it's kept in. Here's a shot by Holmstrom, and that goes wide. And here's Janmark. Oilers kind of stuck in their own zone right now, unable to get out, and Emerson's holding his check along the boards. Surprised he wasn't called for holding. And here comes Connor Brown with speed, right side. Here's Connor Brown. Drops back. Ekholm keeps it in. Derek Ryan can't come up with possession. Connor Brown puts pressure on. Oilers keep it in initially, but the Islanders come up with it. Here's Chalowski. He'll bring it in, and it's offside on the Islanders. With 5 minutes played in the first period, we'll have another commercial break. Drops a container of motor oil. Okay, I wouldn't shotgun motor oil. It has to be something that wouldn't kill me. Absolutely not, Yan. I'm just built different. Oh my God. Yo, chat is unhinged right now. Y'all are unhinged. In a good way. Isles have had almost no zone time. That is true. They had one extended shift, but that's about it. Oilers doing a good job keeping Oilers doing a good job keeping the Islanders to the outside. But the Islanders are also doing a good job keeping the Oilers to the outside. Very uneventful first period. And I was worried that this was going to be the type of game that was going to be played tonight. I talked about it in the pregame report that Islanders games are generally pretty boring. Ghost pepper hot sauce. For $10,000, yeah. Yeah, I'd shotgun some ghost pepper hot sauce. I think $10,000 is worth the immense amount of pain that I'd be in for several hours. Last dab hot sauce, two bottles for $1 million. I mean, if a medical professional told me that I wouldn't die from doing it, yes. Got to get ahead, force them to go for it a bit. Absolutely, Quady. You watch other sports. I watch baseball and golf. Those are the two other sports that I watch pretty religiously. Dr. Pepper is the best soda out there. 100%. No question. If someone donated $10,000, I would go and buy a 2-liter bottle of Dr. Pepper and shotgun it on stream. Not even kidding. How many points does Bedard have this season? I don't know. I haven't looked. I haven't seen. I imagine he's had a pretty quiet start to the year because I haven't seen much on him. My God. I will now take my leave. We're skibbity-rizzing this hockey game with our yacht puck brawlers. What the Sigma? Here's a nice backhand pass. Arvidsson. He'll play it back to the point, but that's cut off. That was not a good pass by Arvidsson. Did not like that. Islanders bring it in. Darnell Nurse cuts off the potential cycle start. Arvidsson down low, supporting. Puck comes to the point, though. Here's Mayfield with a shot. That deflects wide. Darnell Nurse waving his stick at it, trying to get it to Podkolzin. Oh, and Podkolzin with a bad giveaway. Here's a shot, and Skinner makes the save. Nurse, he has to, he kind of alley-ooped that. Or like a jump ball in basketball. Had to tip it away. Here's Draisaitl now for the Oilers. Draisaitl cuts in front, and that shot was nowhere near the net. I don't know what Draisaitl was doing. Back home, across to Bouchard. Bouchard's going to take a rip, and that goes over the shoulder of Sorokin and just wide. Here's Bouchard. Dumps the puck all the way around the boards. Nugent-Hopkins to Ekholm. Ekholm trying to keep it in. He does. Here's McDavid behind the Islanders' end. Oh, what a hand-eye coordination play by McDavid. He plays it back to Bouchard. Puck comes out in front. Bouchard with it. Here's McDavid all alone. McDavid with a shot, and he tries to hit Hyman, I think, at the back door. I don't know what was going on there. That puck goes wide. Here come the Islanders now. Where's a shot? And Stuart Skinner makes the save. This game's suddenly opening up a little bit. What the Sigma? Go Rangers. Did the Rangers beat the Jets tonight? Coke or Pepsi? I like Coke, personally. But I love Pepsi, too. But I drink, like, Coke Zero and Diet Pepsi. I don't drink, like, the sugary versions anymore. For $5 million, 21 chip. Yes, absolutely, yeah. Not even, again, that's not even a question, Mr. NHL. I would absolutely do that. Whopper Wednesday tomorrow. I don't even know what that is. Here's Corey Perry. Oh, he tries to center it to Jeff Skinner. Skinner goes in on the forecheck. Edmonton keeps it in. Trying to make a play. Here's Jeff Skinner now across to Emberson. Emberson down low. Corey Perry. He'll leave that for Derek Ryan. Derek Ryan, he's checked off the puck. Emberson tries to cut that off along the half wall. He does. Towards the goal. Oh, and Perry can't quite come up with it. And here's McLean for the Islanders. McLean with speed, dumps it in. Emberson chases back after it. Emberson avoids a check. Here's Brett Kulak now. Brett Kulak skates it up the ice. He's cut off in the middle. Here come the Islanders now. Here's Holmstrom and too many men? On who? Against Edmonton? I would imagine that was against Edmonton. It looked like a lot of players on the ice for the Oilers. Yeah. I was going to say, I remember seeing Stetcher. I saw Stetcher, Kulak, and Emberson on the ice for Edmonton. There was a bit of miscommunication. Power play for the Islanders. Man, the Jets are insane. It's weird that they blew the play dead because the Islanders had the puck. Would I voluntarily get canceled for $5 million? Yes. Because if I can't invest $5 million and live comfortably the rest of my life with that, go New Jersey Rangers. Yeah, not a good penalty. Oilers looking to make a kill. Edmonton's penalty kill is at 59%. The Islanders' power play is at 13%. An unstoppable force meets an immovable object. The penalty kill and power play for these teams are horrific. Here's the Islanders, though, with pressure. Here's a shot, and Stuart Skinner will glove that and hang on to it. I'm a Generation Sigma. Damn dinosaur. Andrew says, I'm from Vancouver, and honestly, I think Bedard is overrated. Too much hype. I love Bedard. I think Bedard's going to be a 50, 55-plus goal scorer every year. Might be in a sophomore slump this season, but Bedard's pretty good. I like him. Worst PK versus worst power play. Who wins? Nobody. Because they're not fun to watch for either team. Nobody wins. You name for your fans. What are you thinking of calling us? Ooh, what do you guys want to be called? I'd say something weird like Oily Boys, but it's not just boys that watch the channel, so it can't be that. Here are the Islanders trying to get set up. They're in the neutral zone. Janmark tries to cut the pass off, and the Oilers do get it out. Islanders haven't really been able to set up. They have a minute left on their power play. It's dumped in by Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom behind the net. Skinner leaves it. Arvidsson, he just kind of leaves that puck, but Janmark comes up with it, and Arvidsson shoots it all the way down the ice. The Sigmas, not the Sigmas. Has to be hockey related. Got to be hockey or Oilers related. I'll think of something, though. The Rizzlers. The lubricants. Oh, my God. Why did I even say Oily Boys? This is my fault. I take responsibility for this. Islanders suck and need a doctor. Whopper, whopper. That's so funny. The one Steve Yzerman fan. Here's Wilson. He's cut off. Emberson shoots the puck. Oh, it doesn't get it out, though. Pollock trying to... Oh, a nice hit. I don't know who that was. Emberson with a big physical play there. And here's Henrique trying to come up with it. He finds Corey Perry. Oilers make the kill. Corey Perry now spins off a check. Corey Perry trying to get it back to the point. McDavid's out there now with Draisaitl. Oilers looking to capitalize after the Islanders had nothing going on their power play. Draisaitl chases after it against Pollock. Draisaitl comes up with it. Here's Draisaitl. Tries to center it to McDavid. Draisaitl steals it. Here's McDavid. Why are they passing it? Just shoot it. Put it towards the goal, you idiots. And the puck's still loose. Here's Nurse. And that's stopped. Here's McDavid to the back end. Oh, and Sorokin makes a save. Draisaitl to McDavid with a shot. And another save by Sorokin. What is going on in this game? That suddenly got crazy. What the heck was that? I haven't seen a scramble like that in a long time. How did the Oilers not score? What was going on here? McDavid in a scramble. There was a shot by Nurse, and then McDavid backhanded it. It came behind the net. Draisaitl centered it. McDavid with a one-timer and stopped by Sorokin. Good Lord. That was awesome. And then Mayfield takes Perry down like it's wrestling. Mayfield took a penalty at the end of the period here. So the Oilers will start the second on the power play. Good Lord. What's up, Justin? What's up, Archangel? My God. That was mental. That is one of the craziest scrambles I've seen. And for the team to not even score off of it. Come on, man. My heart rate hit 180 for no reason. How do you pick DiPietro instead of Gabrick? Man, that can't be right. Front suplex on Perry. Alrighty, so it's 0-0 after one. We're going to analyze a bit of that first period here. We're going to take a look at some stats. And then we're going to take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. And, of course, everyone that's tuning in to the live stream right now, if you liked that mad scramble and you liked my play-by-play for it, make sure you hit that like button on the live stream tonight. And share with someone that you think might enjoy the live stream. We are building a terrific community right now, and the Oilers are just unhinged at the moment. The uncoilers. Bye, dinosaur. The CC punching bags. Oh, no, not the CC punching bags. Oh, dang. Look at Dylan Holloway has another point for the St. Louis Blues tonight, as the Blues are up 2-0. We'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard, and then we'll take a look at the stats from the first period. I think the Oilers' expected goals probably went up a little bit at the end of the period. I'll be curious to see the money puck. The Senators beat the Leafs 3-0. Of course, Toronto is without Austin Matthews. No idea what's going on with him. Jets beat the Rangers 6-3. Are the Winnipeg Jets the best team in the league? Like, just, I know statistically they are, but are they the Stanley Cup frontrunners? Yes or no? Yes or no to the Winnipeg Jets? Are they the Stanley Cup frontrunners this season? Let's go Oilers all the time. Yo, Caesar, welcome back. It's been a while. I appreciate you tuning in. How have you been? I don't recognize the Islanders logo, but the logo is kind of fire. That's their fisherman logo. The Islanders used the fisherman logo for 1 year. I believe it was in like 1995 or something. Call us the Oilies. They're frauds in the postseason, so no. Yeah, until Hellebuck actually has like a good postseason. But I'm going to start a poll. I'm going to ask everyone. I'm going to change the poll from Connor Brown to, are the Jets going to win the Stanley Cup? Because the Winnipeg Jets, man, like, I feel like they went under the radar in the offseason. They didn't spend any money in free agency. So I think a lot of people just completely overlooked them. But the Winnipeg Jets are like on another level right now. The lubricants. Give us Holloway back. Their goalie's crazy good. Oh, yeah. I'd love to start another poll, but my YouTube is not loading right now. Oh, I agree, APOC. I agree. That was terrifying. Super, super scary. I am so glad that he's okay. All right, so the end of the poll for Connor Brown. The consensus was 1 goal. So I'm going to end that poll. That was a fun poll. 4+ goals was second at 23%. All righty. Are the Jets favorite? Yes and no. That is our poll that we are starting up. I don't know what you're saying, William. I don't know what the heck that is. That could be anything. You could be cursing me right now. And I wouldn't know. We'll try and keep it English, please, if you don't mind. We're winning the cup, obviously. You know what, Justin? You're right. Who gets pumped up to play the Jets on a Tuesday night in November? Me. Oh, a lot of no's. A lot of people don't think the Jets are cup favorites right now early in the year. Okay, so here's my second question that I'm posing to everyone. If the Jets are not, hey, Bing Chilling, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Welcome to the locker room. Grab some snacks, pick your stall, pick your number, pick your jersey number. Also, that is something that I'm working on for those who do become members. I am working on like actually building a locker room. During intermissions, I'm going to have a transition in OBS. A little tease. I'm not going to show anyone anything yet, but there is going to be a locker room. Anyone that becomes a member, you're going to have a nameplate and a locker. I'm going to be showing that kind of stuff on stream. So pick your number too. Yo, what's up, Magic Me Bag? Welcome back. We need to favor the Oilies. How's the game going so far? Just joined. You know what, Dave? It was pretty uneventful until the end of the end of the first period, and then it just became chaos for about 10 seconds. The Oilers had a few good opportunities. We take a look at the money puck here. Expected goals in all situations, 1.2 to 0.35 in favor of the Oilers, but you'll see there was chaos at the end of the period right here. 3 opportunities, and Edmonton somehow did not score. Jets are President's Trophy faves, but this core really hasn't ever went on a deep run. Depends on how Hellebuck does in the playoffs. I agree. If Hellebuck plays like he does in the regular season, I think it's pretty hard for anyone to beat the Jets, in my opinion. And I would not want to play them at all as an Oilers fan. I don't feel like getting goalied. I just don't feel like it. Connor McDavid had an individual expected goals for of 0.5. Or an individual goals, sorry. Not goals for. Jeff Skinner with 100% expected goals. Corey Perry was up there. Victor Arvidsson, of course. This is a small sample size. Don't look too much into it. But the Oilers, of course, only a 0.35 expected goals against that period. Defensively, Edmonton is playing very well. Look at the shots from the Islanders. Look at the shot attempts here. All from the outside. There's absolutely nothing in the high danger area of the ice. The Devils are up 2-1. Blue Jackets play the Kraken a bit later. Flames and Canucks, that'll be a good game. Flames and Canucks are starting in about 15 minutes, so that'll be an interesting game. Obviously, you don't want either team to win because if you look at the standings, both teams are above us. So that's one of those games where even if Edmonton wins tonight, they won't gain here. Like they're not going to gain in the standings. If anything, I think you probably want Vancouver to win. And then if Edmonton wins, they'll get closer to Calgary for third. I think that's kind of what we're looking at here. Can I shout out and show your gaming channel for 1 second? Unfortunately, I won't be doing that tonight. However, I will try and do a community day. I am organizing a community day as well, so keep an eye out for that. There's lots of stuff in the works behind the scenes right now, so keep an eye out for that, all right? 89 for you, I like that, Bing. I like that. Love the Islanders organization. They taught the Oilers the secret to winning back in the day. That's true. You notice you hitting 4.09K. Yeah, we're almost at 4.1, which is pretty crazy because we just hit 4,000. So I would love to try and hit 5,000 subs by the new year and then do a huge 5,000 sub giveaway is kind of what the plan is. I'm at the Oilers game. There you go. I love that. I hope you're enjoying the game. That was a pretty crazy end of the first period. I just wish the Oilers would do a trade to fix the back end. I agree, Magic Meatbag. Still think the Oilers are the faves, at least for the West. For the East, probably the Cats again. Yeah. You know what? I would embrace a rematch between Edmonton and Florida. I would love that. Absolutely love that. I don't think there's been a rematch in the Cup final since Detroit and Pittsburgh in 07 and 08. Or sorry, 08 and 09. Is Taylor Swift over or underrated? I think she is perfectly rated. The Oilers. What's up, Putter? The Panthers look like they have a dynasty in the works. Well, hopefully the Oilers can block that dynasty for a little bit. He was a skater boiler. My Rangers just got beaten by the best team in the NHL. Oh, well, we move on. That's okay, Random Ozzy. Welcome back. I'm just him. Oh, Nada. That's right. That's right, Nada. But yeah, pretty fun period overall. I mean, again, it was a slow start, but it ended pretty good. The Oilers will have a power play to start the second. And hopefully the Oilers can get a goal and start pushing here. Start climbing. Oilers need revenge against the Panthers. That's right. They do. I would love to see it. You know, that would make me feel so much better about the Game 7 loss. You know, that would make me feel so much better. What's up, Erica? Sorry I'm late. Just got off from skating practice. Hey, no worries, Erica. How did the skate go? I hope it went very well. I'm excited for the weather to get cold enough for them. I have an outdoor rink, like literally right across from my house. I am so excited for the weather to get cold enough where they open up that outdoor rink because I am itching to get skating again. He wasn't busy, but he looked sharp. Exactly, Quady. He was calm. Very calm in the crease, which is good to see. We don't get the cup this year. Do we think we retool or rebuild? I think you'll see a 1-year retool if Edmonton does not win a cup this year. They'll still be a playoff team during the retool, but you'll see them start to dump some assets and try and get a little bit younger if they don't win a cup this year, for sure. We need something to cancel me. I'll give you a hot tie. There's so many things I could say that would actually get me canceled, so I'm not going to say anything. I have the brain rot clip saved, but the file size is too big. Oh, no. It's Knobloch's 1-year anniversary. Hey, it was my 1-year anniversary, too. With Knobloch. I'm with Knobloch. Nobody knew that except me. Threw my body around doing jumps and spins, circled around the boards. Very nice. That's fun. Just picked up some new skates the other day for the winter season. Love skating. I need new equipment. My equipment is old. I'm pretty sure some of my equipment has like nasty mold on it because like I didn't empty my hockey bag after hockey season last year, so I'd probably have to dump everything if I'm going to be honest. I am terrified to open my hockey bag and see what's in there. Yeah, it's pretty cool that it's Knobloch's 1-year anniversary because Knobloch's first game behind the bench was against the Islanders last season, wasn't it? If I'm remembering correctly. 5 days until my 1-year anniversary. Hey, that's exciting. I love that. In the 80s, the first and second round of the best of 5 and number 1 in the division always got the best matchup. I can't remember when they started doing best of 7 in the first round, but you are right. First round was usually a best of 5. And then you had some crazy that for a couple years, they also used to do like 1 versus 16, 2 versus 15, 3 versus. So the Oilers 1 year, I think it was 81, played Montreal in the playoffs, and they beat Montreal in 5 games, which is hysterical. Like, I would love to see something like that again. I would love a 1 versus 16 matchup. Imagine your first round, you could have teams like Toronto playing LA or something. I understand why they don't do it. I totally get why they don't do it. They like the divisional setup. They like West versus East. I understand. As a fan that wants fun, I think it would be more fun if they did the 1v16 and then 2 versus 15 and so on. This is just me. Here's the Islanders logo. Fisherman Islanders logo look like a toothpaste brand. It kind of does, especially the bottom of it. That little like wave, the 2 waves and then the orange in the middle. It does look like toothpaste. I think the Oilers won. They won Knobloch's first game. The Oilers did win that game 4-1. Is it fair to say that the road to the cup is harder now? Yes. Just because there is so much parity in the NHL, every single playoff matchup is incredibly difficult. Unless you're the Rangers against Washington last year. That wasn't even close in the first round. Or the Oilers versus the Kings. Sorry, Kings fans, if there's any of you watching. I have a feeling I'll be donating my first $1 next period. Davo's going to want to get those chances back. Absolutely. He will want to get those chances back. I want to see Edmonton, Montreal, then I'm cheering against everyone here. Exactly. Speaking of Oilers versus Montreal, for those who didn't know, I am flying to Montreal on Sunday night or Sunday morning. I am going to be at the Bell Center on Monday night against the Habs. After the game, my post-game video is going to be from Montreal. I'm not sure if I'm going to do it vlog style where I kind of just hold my phone and talk about the game, or if I'm going to bring a laptop, bring my mic, and then just do the post game from a hotel room, but I'll keep you all updated on that. In Austin, we trust. Thank you, Homielander. How what, Forby? We should be the Slicks. How is it possible that the Oilers could not score? I have no idea. No idea. Woodcroft and Knobloch both had their Oilers debut versus the Islanders. Really? That is so interesting. Did not know that. Look up that KFC logo with a bow tie and it looks like a stick man. You can't unsee it. I'll have to take a look at it. Get some real poutine. I will, William. I will. I plan on eating very well in Montreal. Montreal's crowd is lit. I'm hoping it is, and I really hope it's a good game. I really want it to be a good, fun game. Oh, don't worry, Bing Chilling. I will stay safe, I promise. I'm with my dad. He'll protect me. My dad managed to get tickets. My dad lives out east. He doesn't live in Montreal, but he does live in Quebec. He managed to get tickets to the game, so I'm going to fly to Montreal. We're going to go to the game together. I've never been to the Bell Center, ever. I've actually never been to Montreal other than their airport. Like, I've never left Montreal's airport to actually like go around the city. So I land in Montreal around noon at their airport. So I am planning on doing a lot of like little sightseeing throughout the city because it's a city I've wanted to explore for a long time. Poutine is so good though. I don't like traditional poutine. That's going to sound bad. I like non-traditional poutine. I like curry poutine. I like pulled pork poutine. Chili poutine. You know? I like all the different variations of poutine that you can have. Buffalo chicken poutine is good. Am I going to the game? Yeah, in Montreal. I'll be at that game, Reina, at the Bell Center on Monday. We score ugly goals this year. Goalmouth scramble. Seems like the finesse is kind of gone. Honestly, I don't mind that. It would be nice to see a little bit of finesse, but I don't mind it. I think you do need some ugly goals sometimes. Imagine Austin get beaten up as 50-0, and then I get shamed for his Connor Brown jersey. Could you imagine? Kidnap you and bring you to Montreal. I'm sorry. I wish. I've been privileged to go to a few Oilers games, usually with friends from work. It's always been a blast. Absolutely, William. Now, I usually go to one game in Edmonton per year. I haven't decided which game I want to go in Edmonton yet, but it will likely be in January or February, and I also will kind of want to do a bit of a fan meetup in the city of Edmonton when I do go. That is, again, something that I'm planning, something that's kind of on the back burner. My work schedule right now, because we have the holidays coming up, I do work retail. I work at a bookstore, so like we have Black Friday coming up and then our holiday sales period. So work is going to be very busy, and my upload schedule is going to be a little bit different. But once the new year hits, I'm planning on seeing a game in Edmonton, planning on doing a fan meetup, planning on doing a community day with everyone. So where I do giveaways. And I'm also planning on opening a PO box so that people can send me fan mail, because I think that'd be a lot of fun to do. Well, one video a week or maybe one video a month where I open things that the fans send in, do shout outs for everyone. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Bell Center is my sweet brother. Used to have an apartment that oversaw the Bell Center. You could see Canadians leave the restaurant, walk to the Bell Center from his balcony. That's cool, homie Lander. Oh, MacD. Hello from Twitch. Welcome, Pie Man. How you doing? But chat is like 20 times faster. Steve Eisman is the youngest player ever to play in an all-star game. I did not know that. Steal your identity in your Montreal game seats. Nobody saw that, right? Good luck. Good luck stealing those seats. You'll never get them. You will never get them. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun things that I have planned here. Hey, Pie Man, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Outdoor rink meetup. Absolutely. I would love to do that. Canucks in 4. I hope Edmonton plays Vancouver in the playoffs again. All right, second period is on. Oilers with the power play. Here's Connor McDavid. He'll throw that up the right side to Leon Draisaitl. Draisaitl across to Nugent Hopkins. He'll enter the Islander zone. He'll drop it back to Bouchard at the point. Evan Bouchard skates in the middle of the ice. He'll play it to Nugent Hopkins. Across to Draisaitl. Draisaitl in front. It deflects wide of the net. Draisaitl had a chance to shoot. He did not. Here's McDavid now. McDavid across the ice. Draisaitl scores! Leon Draisaitl makes it 1-0 Edmonton, and my stream is frozen. Okay, it's good now. It's 1-0 Edmonton. Would I also get sponsored by, not NFTs. I would never take an NFT sponsorship. BetterHelp has actually reached out to me, and I initially accepted a sponsorship, but I never utilized them because I wasn't sure how the community would react. So I actually haven't committed to them. I've been to a bunch of Oilers games. Always amazing. Absolutely. Leon Draisaitl with his patented one-timer, and McDavid with the assist. McDavid now 4 points away from 1,000. Leon Draisaitl with his patented one-timer. 1-0 Oilers. Assisted by Davo. That's right. Let's go. Leon likes the new profile picture. That's right. 1-0 Oilers. They get another power play goal, and maybe the power play is starting to heat up here for Edmonton. Islanders looking to respond. They got some pressure. New York tries to center it. Comes back to the point. Here's Polak. He'll play it back behind the Oilers goal. Stetcher trying to come up with it. Henrique. He'll go in on defense. with Nurse. Oilers grab the puck. Here's Connor Brown. Connor Brown gives that puck to Henrique. Henrique skates off a check, throws it into the middle of the ice, and the Islanders are going to jump back here. Here come the Islanders. Yo, Bing Chilling, $1. $1 per goal or per McDavid point. He's committing. I love to see it. Thank you so much. I hope McDavid hits it sooner, but if he hit it, well, in Montreal, I would not complain. That would be amazing to see that history. So the Oilers have taken a penalty now. Adam Henrique for holding the stick. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know why Henry did that. All right. Let's see if the Oilers penalty kill can keep the Islanders at bay here after the Oilers just scored on the power play. And the Oilers will immediately clear it. Dobson goes back for the Islanders. He'll pick it up. Weird camera angle here. Very cinematic. Here comes Dobson up the middle. He's being hounded by Nugent-Hopkins. Puck is brought in by New York. Around the boards, it'll come to Pajot at the right point. Pajot centers it. Here's Pajot, top of the right circle. Here's a shot from distance, and that's blocked by Nugent-Hopkins. And that'll come all the way back down to the Islanders' end, and the Oilers will get a change. Here come the Islanders. Here's Horvat. He'll drop it back. Wahlstrom to Horvat. Horvat to Lee. Darnell Nurse tries to dump the puck down the ice, and he does. Here's Dobson behind the Islanders' net. Dobson's hanging on to it. He's making a little call out here. Dobson skates it up. The Islanders, they dump it in the Oilers' zone, and that's icing on New York. That's going to be an offensive zone draw for Edmonton. Leon Draisaitl scored, Justin, on the power play, assisted by Connor McDavid. So Connor McDavid is now 4 points away from 1,000 in his career. It does. Edmonton-Montreal games are always highly, highly entertaining. Bud Colson loses the faceoff. Here's Dobson for the Islanders. He'll play it back. Here's Palmieri. Palmieri brings it in. He leaves that for Siplikov. Siplikov in on the forecheck. Ekholm battles for it. And there's a lot of bodies behind the net. Connor Brown, he'll come up with the puck. And Connor Brown with Bud Colson. 2-on-2. Here's Connor Brown with some speed. Connor Brown now. And Bing Chilling. Or Yan, sorry. $2. Happy channel anniversary. Let's go Oilers. I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Yan. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Here's Janmark. Janmark up the middle. Oh, and he had Arvidsson up the middle. Would have had a breakaway if Janmark was able to connect with him on the pass. 3 seconds left on the power play. And the Islanders do nothing. They don't even get a shot. Oilers penalty kill, 2 for 2. Power play, 1 for 2. That's the difference in this game so far. Oh, and here's Darnell Nurse taking a bit of time with the puck here. Here's Kulak, leaves it for Henrique. Henrique out of the box, drops it for Arvidsson. Across the ice. Oh, and Brett Kulak, it's in his skates. Damn, Brett Kulak looking for his 5th goal of the season. Here's a dump in by the Oilers. McDavid will chase after it. Here's Pollock up the middle, checked by Ekholm. Islanders with it, though. Here's Engvall with a shot. That goes wide. Oh, and Zizekas tries to bank it off of Skinner. Draisaitl comes up with it. Out there with McDavid. Here's McDavid now. It's a 3-on-2 for Edmonton. Here's Hyman. He'll cut in. Hyman with a shot, and he's stopped by Sorokin. Hyman now along the boards behind the Islanders' net. McDavid also trying to come up with it. Here's Zizekas. Dumps it. Not out, though. Bouchard keeps it in. Here's Draisaitl to McDavid. Oh, and McDavid. He tried to center it. That's off of his stick. McDavid back to Bouchard. Bouchard in his feet. He'll play it back. Here's Ekholm. Left circle for the Oilers. Around the boards, Draisaitl comes up with it. Leon Draisaitl. Oh, and he tries to find McDavid on the back door, and I don't think McDavid was waiting for that. And here's Dobson with a shot, and Skinner's going to deflect that high and out of play. Would I get sponsored? Oh, 100%. I'd take a sponsorship from Fanatics. Absolutely. Like I said, I would take a sponsorship from anyone that isn't a gambling outfit, an NFT outfit. or a company that has like really sketchy, like, I don't know, sketchy companies, I guess. I won't take sponsorships from. Fanatics would be fine, though. Especially if they send me free jerseys. Because if Fanatics sponsored me and they sent me jerseys, I would just do giveaways all the time. Here's the Islanders off the draw. Nice stop by Stuart Skinner. Janmark trying to come up with it, but Henrique will. Henrique with Connor Brown with some speed. Henrique dumps it in. Connor Brown chases after it. And a couple players go hard into the boards there. Brown. Janmark. Here's Brown. Centers it in front. Henrique trying to come up with it. Henrique with an opportunity, and that stop by Sorokin. And Janmark on the back check against Pajot. Here's a shot, and Stuart Skinner's going to hang on to that one with 14:50 to play. Two kills in one game, baby steps. Absolutely. You love to see it, though. A promo code would be nice because, exactly, right? Ooh, you should probably plug your phone in, Erica. I don't think it's going to survive. My phone barely lasts 2 hours if it's on low battery. Mayfield, he'll put that deep in the Oilers zone. Draisaitl cuts that off. Here's Palmieri now for the Islanders. Palmieri with a shot. That goes off Draisaitl's skate, and that goes way high and out of play. Rico is snake bitten. He really is. I think, again, once he gets a goal too, his game will start to turn around. If I gave you $1 every time you curled a 1 pound weight, how much money could you make without stopping? Oh, that's a good question. At least a couple hundred for sure. Defensive zone draw. Draisaitl wins it. Brett Kulak, he'll play it to Emberson off of his skate. Bounces over his stick too. Puck up the right boards. Islanders keep it in. Nice play by Kulak, though. Here's Jeff Skinner. Skinner dumps it in around the boards. It's going to be chased by Corey Perry. Corey Perry putting pressure on. Palmieri for the Islanders. Up the middle. Here come the Islanders. Here's a shot from distance. Oh, and Skinner doesn't know where it is. It's in his padding. Skinner had no idea where that puck was, but he just fell on it. Yikes. If that had beat Skinner, that would have been an ugly goal. I've been spamming reels to my friends. Very nice. The real spamming is real. Have a good night. Let's go. Hey, you know what? That sounds good, Yen. Thank you for tuning in. Enjoy your night. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I was not a responsible university student. Skinner had no idea where that was. Shot from distance, and then he just kind of lays on it. 14:10 to play in the second period. Shots are 17-10 Edmonton, 1-0 Oilers. Oh, and Stetcher tried to get that puck out, but here comes McDavid now. McDavid with speed. Connor McDavid. He enters the zone. McDavid, he tries to bank it off of Sorokin. Puck is behind the Islanders' net now. Puck around along the half wall. Ekholm will chase after it. Here's McDavid. Tries to get that across the ice, and I don't know if he fanned on it or if it hit a body. Hutton dumps it in to the Oilers' zone. Skinner plays that to Ekholm under pressure. Puck comes behind the Oilers' goal. Bouchard gives it to Ekholm. Ekholm up the left boards to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins gives that to Hyman. Zach Hyman spinning off a check. Hyman tries to get it towards the goal. That's stopped up by the Islanders' defense. Here's Dobson. Checked by Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard gets it back up the boards. Hyman chases after it. Here's the Islanders trying to come up with it. Oh, and McDavid's taken down there. The Oilers got away with a penalty, it looked like. It looked like a hold by Hyman, but no call. Islanders skate up with it. Here's Wahlstrom. Wahlstrom across. Here's Martin. Martin with a shot. And that's stopped by Skinner. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He'll find Zach Hyman. Or that's Troy Stetcher, sorry. Troy Stetcher with speed. He enters the Islanders zone. Behind the Islanders net, around the boards, here's Victor Arvidsson. Oh, and Arvidsson's hit from behind. But he gets up immediately. Podkolzin now. He'll skate it in. Nice job by Podkolzin. Strong on his feet. Here's Draisaitl. Shakes off a check. Draisaitl centers it. Podkolzin just can't come up with it. Pajot picks it up for the Islanders. Podkolzin with a huge hit on Pajot. Oh, and there's a hit in the neutral zone. No icing. Here's Emberson. Emberson skates it up the ice. Gives it to Arvidsson. Arvidsson across. Tries to find Draisaitl. Islanders cut it off. And Podkolzin does a good job preventing Lee from getting a breakout pass. Draisaitl comes up with it. Oilers need a change. Here's Draisaitl. He'll leave that for Kulak. Slows things down. Kulak gives that to Connor Brown. Connor Brown, he'll dump it in. He'll go up against Chalowski. Behind the Islanders' goal, Brown gives it to Janmark. Janmark across. Back to Ekholm. To Bouchard. Bouchard to Henrique. Tries to center it. Henrique still trying to come up with it. Janmark cuts that off in the slot area. Janmark behind the goal. Here's Connor Brown. Connor Brown to Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm to Bouchard. Oilers with pressure. Here's Ekholm with a shot. It's in front. Henrique tries to center it. Why did Henrique not try and put that towards the net? Oh, nice play by Henrique. Keeps that in. Here's Bouchard now. Oilers third line with pressure. Bouchard with a shot. That deflects wide. Adam Henrique now for the Oilers. Back to Bouchard. Bouchard plays it to Janmark. Left circle. Here's Janmark. Here's a shot by Ekholm. And that's stopped by Sorokin. And it just cut to a commercial before the play had even ended. So, okay. Yeah, the Oilers looking good right now. I like Edmonton's game a lot. All right, whose jersey with what team in the NHL would you want most if you can get it for completely free? I need a Bruins Reverse Retro 1.0 is the jersey that I need in my collection that I do not have. I also didn't get the Oilers Reverse Retro 2.0, so I probably need one of those too. For the Bruins, I'd probably get a Charlie McAvoy jersey. If I got another Oilers jersey, it would likely be probably another Draisaitl jersey, if I'm going to be honest. I already have 2 Draisaitl jerseys, but I might just get another one. That's what I'm saying. It just cut to a commercial so fast. I don't understand. Sportsnet. Yeah, it's bad, man. I don't know what's up with Sportsnet. It's embarrassing. Thoughts on Shohei Ohtani? I wish he was on the Toronto Blue Jays. But he's a generational talent. Baseball may never see another player like him. And I'm happy that he won a championship this year. I don't like the Dodgers, but I will cheer for Ohtani. As someone that used to be a pitcher myself when I played baseball, I used to pitch and hit. I think it's pretty cool. And I was a lefty batter and a righty pitcher. So the dry spells. Would you wear a Canucks jersey with DeBrusque? I know you dislike the Canucks. I actually, you know what? I would get a Canucks jersey. I would get their black and yellow one with the red. What is it called? The skate. I would get the black skate jersey with DeBrusque's name and number on it. 100%. And I would actually wear that. That's one of my favorite jerseys ever. I'd also like to get a Bedard jersey from Chicago. A road Bedard jersey would be nice. Oh, nice. That's cool that you were also a pitcher. I loved pitching. Offensive zone for the Oilers. Hyman chases after Mayfield. Mayfield gets it around the boards. Hyman will cut that off, though. Nugent Hopkins trying to leave that for McDavid. Islanders get it out. Here's Siplikov. Hits Bouchard into the boards. Tries to center it. Nugent Hopkins, though. He'll backhand it up the left side. Hyman can't come up with it. Here's Pollock. Pollock behind his net. Tries to get it up the ice. That's cut off by Nugent Hopkins, though. Ryan Nugent Hopkins to Evan Bouchard. Here's Bouchard. Gives that back to Nugent Hopkins at the point. Nugent Hopkins looking to make a play across to Ekholm. Ekholm shoots it towards the goal. Oh, and the Islanders, nice little deflection. A hit out of the air down the ice. Evan Bouchard waiting for some help. Oilers make a change. I'd keep Arvidsson because I like his tenacity, his speed, his physicality. No offense to Jeff Skinner. I like Skinner too, but here's Jeff Skinner with a shot, and that's deflected by Ryan, and that's stopped by Sorokin. Pollock for the Islanders. My stream has frozen because this is Sportsnet. Oh, here's a shot by Skinner, and that goes high and wide. I wish Sportsnet didn't. Oh, and Hyman looks a little shaken up here. What happened to Zach Hyman? He's on the bench looking a little shaken. What happened to him? What happened to Hyman? He's kind of, is it his arm? His elbow? I don't know. He's unlucky and doesn't produce. Oh, no. You always say fight like Ben, fight like a kid. Should call us the kids. You know what? That'd be kind of fun. Not against that. I'll add that to the brainstorming session. Yeah, cricket is massive in India. Absolutely massive. Who's scoring next? I say Kulak. I'm going Connor Brown. I'm going with my favorite Oiler of all time, Connor Brown. He'll get the next goal. Jeff Skinner got the figure skating genes in him. You know, Jeff Skinner, one of the smoothest skaters, but he's not particularly fast. You know, he doesn't like blow by his opponents, but he's a very good skater. He'd be easy to move, but Skinner has been a letdown so far. He started off the season really strong, but as the season has progressed, obviously his game has turned down. And Jeff Skinner, of course, doesn't get any power play time, so that affects his ability to produce as well. If Kulak has more points than Brown by the end of the season, then you need to get oh, you know what? I would get a Kulak jersey. Absolutely. 100%. That'd be fun. Connor, the GOAT Brown. Exactly. Imagine hockey players wearing jeans. That would be outrageous. There'd be a lot of broken legs. Assuming they're not wearing any padding under the jeans. Offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Jeff Skinner chases after it. It's going to be kept in by Derek Ryan on the half wall here. And my stream once again is frozen. Here's a centering pass to Skinner. It goes wide. If I miss a goal because Sportsnet's streaming service sucks, I'm going to lose it. Islanders clearing pressure, dump it down the ice. Here's Engvall against Stetcher. Darnell Nurse plays it back around. He gives the puck away, though. Engvall for the Islanders tries to center it off of Derek Ryan's skate. Corey Perry, he can't get the puck out. And Derek Ryan, he goes down and does get the puck out. Here's Dobson for the Islanders. Puck kind of bouncing on him. Jeff Skinner chases after it. Oilers looking to get a change here. Islanders looking to regroup. Islanders have some space. Here's Horvat now. Bo Horvat. A nice stick check by Darnell Nurse. Stetcher tries to get the puck up the right boards. That's cut off. Here's a shot. And it's stopped by Stuart Skinner. Stetcher now up the right boards. Podkolzin can't come up with it. Here's Horvat. Gives that to Anders Lee. Anders Lee behind the Oilers net. The stream is frozen once again. I'm waiting for it to come back. Here's Lee. He has the puck. Right circle to Horvat. Horvat. Oilers doing a good job keeping the Islanders to the outside, and the Islanders lose possession and have to regroup once again. Puck is dumped back in the Oilers zone. Darnell Nurse around the boards to Stetcher. Stetcher right boards, gives it to Podkolzin. Podkolzin with Draisaitl 2-on-2. Here's Draisaitl around Hutton. Here's Draisaitl using his body to protect the puck. Draisaitl back to the point. Here's Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouchard, and that puck goes tips out of play. I would have liked to see Bouchard throw a puck towards the net, but the Oilers were trying to get a cycle going. What is the first piece of NHL fan merch that I got? I actually don't remember. I don't remember. Oilers getting the top line out here. McDavid with Hyman and Nugent-Hopkins. Offensive zone draw. Connor McDavid will take the face-off. McDavid's going to get kicked out of the face-off. Nugent-Hopkins will step in. 8:08 to play here in the second. Shots are 19-12 in favor of the Oilers. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins loses the draw. Hyman chases after it. Cizikas for the Islanders, cut off. Oh, and here's a shot by Hyman, and that is stopped by Sorokin. That was a nice quick shot by Hyman. I like that. Cool. That will be it for me. I got some running around to do. Hope everyone has a great night. Let's go, Oilers. I appreciate that. We'll see you soon, my friend. Thank you for tuning in again. I appreciate it. I'd like to see Hyman fight someone. Hyman has a fight in his career. That Kings game a couple years ago. I forget who he fought. I'll tell him to work at McDonald's. Here's Ekholm. He'll skate that in. Ekholm. He does a wraparound, and that's stopped by Sorokin. I like that aggressive play by Ekholm. Here's Bouchard. He's chased back behind his goal. Here's Evan Bouchard now. He'll give that puck to Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid in the neutral zone. He'll dump it in deep. Nugent Hopkins will chase after it. Hyman trying to cut that off. Ekholm also trying to cut that off. Bouchard keeps it in briefly. Islanders come up with it. Hyman steals it. Here's Zach Hyman now. He'll enter the Islander zone. Left circle. He's being checked. Oilers aren't able to come up with it. McDavid back on the back check here. Defensively gives the puck to Bouchard. He'll give it to McDavid. Oh, and McDavid tries to center it. And that goes off of Siplikov's skate. Down back into the Oilers zone. Oilers make a change. Shots are 21-12 in favor of Edmonton. He did, yeah. Janmark re-signed for 3 years. Here's Janmark now. He'll dump it in deep. Chases after it. He deflects that puck to Brown. Brown towards the goal, goes wide. Brett Kulak cuts it off on the half wall. Here's Janmark behind the Islanders' goal. Janmark to Henrique. Oilers cycling once again. Here's Kulak at the point. Gives it to Emerson with a shot, and that hits a body. Here's Emerson with another shot, and that goes wide. Kulak chases after it on the forecheck. Here's Janmark now. He'll leave that for Adam Henrique. Henrique, he'll spin off a check. Tries to find that into the left circle. 3 Oilers fight for it, and the Islanders do get it out. Kulak is chased back into his own zone. Skinner comes out and leaves it for Kulak. Kulak with speed now. He'll skate it up the ice. Brett Kulak. 4 goals on the season. Kulak towards the goal, behind the net. Draisaitl cuts it off. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Centers it. Oh, and it almost came to Kulak at the back door. Is that Jeff Skinner out there with Draisaitl now? Draisaitl actually on the 4th line with Skinner and Perry. Oilers looking to maybe catch the Islanders with a line mismatch. Draisaitl skates it up the ice. Draisaitl trying to get it through the Islanders zone, but he's cut off in the neutral zone. Here comes Engvall. Engvall, he'll spin off a check. Oh, a nice play by Draisaitl off of his stick, back into the neutral zone. Islanders now. They'll skate it up the ice. Who's 36? I don't know who that was off the Islanders, but he was fast. 36. Here comes Stetcher. He'll dump that into the Islanders zone. Podkolzin after it. Derek Ryan. He hits his man, but the Islanders come up with possession. Cut off by Ekholm in the neutral zone, but he gives it right back. A lot of dumping and chasing for both teams. Nobody's able to get any sustained pressure. Puck up the right boards. Arvidsson trying to cut that off. Puck comes to Bouchard. Bouchard, nice play to just get that out of trouble. Islanders, though, with possession. Lee plays it back to Hutton. Hutton trying to find Pajot. And here comes Derek Ryan. Podkolzin now. He drops it back for Arvidsson. Here's Matthias Ekholm. Ekholm towards the goal, and the Oilers can't get a stick on it. Sorokin hangs on, and we'll have a commercial break. Would you purchase Oilers insurance? It's a monthly subscription of $49.99 a month, but if you experience Oilers PTSD, you'll get immediate care and no lag in Sportsnet streams. No, I would never do that. Got to sign Janmark $20 million for the next 50 years. You know what? Lock it in. Isaiah George, okay. I was wondering who that was. I hadn't seen, I don't even think I've called him out once in this game in the play-by-play. But he reversed behind his net against Draisaitl and then just had a burst of speed up the middle. He didn't do anything with the puck, but I just thought it was interesting. Who do you think that the Oilers should get for a top 4 D-man? I don't know who's available. I would have liked if the Oilers put in a claim on Fabro. Obviously, it didn't matter because Columbus would have got him either way. But I am curious to know if Edmonton did put in a claim for Dante Fabro. Mr. Pod got a score. I agree. Podkolzin does have to score. We need a Podkolzin goal or I'm going to cry. Maybe Podkolzin turns into a pod racer. Now this is pod racing. What's going on with Zach Hyman? If Zach Hyman is significantly injured here, there's going to be problems. We trade Nurse. I mean, that's not going to happen, unfortunately. Offensive zone draw. McDavid trying to come up with it. Hyman off the faceoff. Loses it. Here come the Islanders. They'll dump it in. Siplikov ices it. So the Oilers will have another offensive zone faceoff here. I need Davo points. You know what? You're right. We do need Davo points. Am I a Star Wars fan? I don't dislike Star Wars, but I don't like it. I'm pretty neutral with Star Wars, so I'm going to be honest. McDavid, offensive zone draw. Let's see if he can win it. He does. Ekholm. He'll skate that into the Islander zone. Ekholm cuts out in front. What a play by Ekholm and a nice save by Sorokin. And the Islanders come up with possession. That's 2 times Ekholm has walked in from the left side when the Oilers won a faceoff. Ekholm. He'll spin away from a check. Matthias Ekholm's kind of feeling it right now. Bouchard trying to find Hyman. And that goes off of his skate. Islanders with possession. Oh, and here's Siplikov. He'll center it. Here's a shot. And it's 1-1. Palmieri ties it off the one-timer by Siplikov. The Oilers with a brutal giveaway. And they did not cut off the middle of the ice. Siplikov walked in. He fed it across the left side of the ice to Palmieri, who made no mistake. It is 1-1. Not sure what happened there. Bit of a defensive breakdown. And Skinner just absolutely failed on reading this. Stuart Skinner's lateral movement is so bad. Goodness gracious. We have a 1-1 game. Shots are 23-13 Oilers, and you just... Bit of a defensive breakdown. A cross-ice pass by Siplikov. I didn't think Palmieri got a great shot off, but Stuart Skinner, it's like he didn't read that at all. Skinner was challenging Siplikov, and he did not move very well at all. Let's see how the Oilers respond here. Here comes Dobson. He'll play that in. Islanders towards the goal. That goes wide. Draisaitl. He'll take that puck now. Here's Leon Draisaitl. He's being checked. He'll skate in, though. Draisaitl. He's cut off by Dobson. Islanders come up with it. Up the ice by George. That's going to be icing. No, not icing on the Islanders. I thought it was going to be. Here's Darnell Nurse. Nurse. Left boards. Draisaitl. Skates it in. He's cross-checked a couple times. No call. Puck comes to Nurse. Nurse keeps it in. Nurse to Draisaitl. Draisaitl, Podkolzin. He's fighting for it, but he's cut off. 3-on-2 for the Islanders now. Here's Holmstrom. Islanders trying to center it. Nice play by Stetcher. Stetcher off of his skate. Can't move the puck up, though. Islanders with some pressure now. Here's Hutton. Hutton with a shot, and that's stopped by Skinner. Islanders keep the puck in the Oilers zone. Nurse chases after it. He deflects it, and off the boards, and that goes out of play. Did that go off the glass out of play, or is that just a penalty? Also, I don't know who it was that said, I hope Skinner gets a shutout, but obviously they jinxed it, and they're going to be banned from the channel forever. I'm just letting you all know that. Someone in chat, I saw it. I saw the word shutout earlier in the stream. They're banned forever. We don't finish on our chances all year except for the Canucks. Yeah, it would be nice if the Oilers could just... The end of the first period, they didn't bury them. The Oilers had a couple opportunities this period, but again, it's been pretty low event. Yeah, I don't think the Oilers are playing particularly bad right now. Here's the shot, and Skinner with the save off the face-off. Off of Pollock, who just ripped one, and Skinner with the glove save. I don't know who it was. Get your pitchforks. I can't remember who said it. It wasn't Erica. I promise it was not Erica. Oilers with the third line out, looking to respond after the Islanders tied it up late here in the second period. Puck around the boards. Islanders keep it in the Oilers zone. Horvat to Lee. Here's Anders Lee behind the Oilers goal. He'll play that puck to Horvat. Bo Horvat back to the point, and that misses everybody. Little miscommunication. Islanders are chased back in their zone. Connor Brown, he'll put pressure on. Here's Pulak up the ice. Nice little breakout pass. Janmark, though, good job cutting off the Islanders at the Oilers' blue line. Here's Kulak. He's fighting off Horvat now. Kulak spins away from a check. Here's Kulak. Up the right boards. Puck comes to Janmark, who can't quite come up with possession. Islanders doing a good job limiting the Oilers' attack off the rush. Here's Palmieri for New York. Behind the Oilers' goal. Tries to center it. Stetcher can't come up with it. Puck back to the Oilers' blue line, and what's going on here? High stick? Puck was played with a high stick, not a penalty. Skinner is really good if he's set for the shot, but if he is forced to move at any point, if he has to go and make a lateral move, if he has to slide across his crease, game over. Puck is in the net every time. I don't know what to put in here. Here's a face-off for the Oilers at their own blue line. Fourth line out. Ryan wins the face-off. Stetcher across to Nurse. Darnell Nurse. He'll dump it in deep. Sorokin behind his goal. Edmonton can't come up with possession. They put pressure on. Islanders dump it down, though. That's going to be icing on the Islanders. Let's see if the Oilers get the top line out and load up. I would absolutely put Draisaitl with McDavid here. .137 to play. Shots are 22-15 in favor of Edmonton. Oilers do get the top line out. Offensive zone draw. Let's see if they can get a late one here. Here's Draisaitl. He'll take it for the Oilers. With McDavid. Loading up here. Off the icing. McDavid can't come up with it. McDavid plays it back to Ekholm. Ekholm keeps it in. McDavid behind the Islanders net. He tries to shake off a check. Here's Siplikov. He'll play that back to George. George cut off by, Draisaitl almost cut that one off. Siplikov now. Oh, in the middle, and McDavid almost stole it. The puck is just bouncing off of Edmonton sticks right now. This is very frustrating for Edmonton. They just can't come up with clean possession, and the Islanders come up with it. Here's Mayfield. Mayfield, he'll play it down low to Siplikov. Mayfield at the point with a shot, and Skinner makes a save from distance. I love John Wick. Love the John Wick series. I think it's great. And I'm excited for the spin-off movie called Ballerina. I'm excited for that to come out. Here's Draisaitl. He'll take the defensive zone draw. Oilers keeping the top line out. Ekholm off the boards. Oh, he tries to find Hyman. That's cut off by the Islanders, though. And here's a shot. And that goes way out of play by Pulak. Sorokin doesn't have 100 wins in the NHL. Damn. Big lump of trash. It's got McDavid, but it still can't produce. Yeah, you'd like to see a bit more offense here. Well, they also have New Jersey as well. And Buffalo. Like, there's so many teams within that New York region. Here's Nurse. He'll play that to Kulak. Ryan Nugent-Hopkins comes up with it. Across to Darnell Nurse. Nurse skates it into the Islander zone. Towards the goal. Here's Nugent-Hopkins with a shot. Rebound out in front. Edmonton can't come up with it. Here's Kulak now. He'll play that to Perry. Perry with a shot. Doesn't make it to the Islanders' net. Here come the Islanders now. Up the ice. Not going to be icing. Engvall chases after it against Kulak. Kulak takes his man into the boards. little bit of a pileup here. Puck along the boards. Nurse comes up with it. Nurse tries to find Derek Ryan. Ryan up the middle. Corey Perry will come up with it. Here's Corey Perry. Derek Ryan. Chance for Edmonton here. Comes out in front. Ryan can't find a play. Here's 7 seconds to play. Oilers just got to get out of here. Tied at 1. Islanders will dump it in deep. Kulak will cut that off. Here's a shot towards the goal, and that goes wide. And after 2, it is a 1-1 hockey game. What the Sigma is this game? What the Sigma? Damn. Well, that period was a lot more boring. Again, this is how the Islanders play. They just bore you to death. Boy, okay. Let's take a look at some of the stats here. All right. Some of the stats, and then we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. And then we will and then I'll take a 5-minute break. But I think the Oilers overall are playing very well. They're playing good hockey. The Islanders got one opportunity, and it ended up in the back of the net, which is very unfortunate. Well, we're not losing. We are tied. That period was definitely not skibbity. You're right. It was not skibbity. What the Sigma? All right, out-of-town scoreboard. Let's take a look. The Blue Jackets are up on Seattle 2-0. Calgary and Vancouver are tied late in the first period. Oilers, of course, Islanders 1-1. Devils beat the Panthers 4-1. That's interesting. And then, the Bruins came back and beat the Blues. Big comeback for the Bruins in the third period. Geeky with his first of the year. Charlie McAvoy with his third of the year. And then the Bruins win it late off a goal by David Pastrnak. Boston with a big win over St. Louis. Only gave up 22 shots. The Bruins have struggled at limiting shot attempts and also getting shots on goal. The Bruins the other night against Ottawa had 0 shots on goal in the third period. The Ottawa Senators held Boston to 0 shots in the third. So, good news for Bruins fans. But the team has had a bit of a tough start to the year. Get Pickard in the net. You know what? It's a 1-1 game. We're not going to put Pickard in the net. It's fine. Stuart Skinner still has like a .930 save percentage right now. We're okay. Obviously, you wanted to save off that goal by Palmieri, but you know what? What do you do? What do you do? We need the Oilers to start finishing, right? Like, we can't keep blaming a goalie when the team is not scoring. They scored a lot against Vancouver, but the offense is a little bit tougher to come by here against the Islanders. Expected goals in all situations so far, 2.3 to 0.79. Smash the like button and subscribe. Let's go. Yeah, exactly. Smash the like button. Let's try and get the live stream to 100 likes. All right. 100 likes for the live stream. That would be huge. The Rangers are not cooking. Time to shave the playoff beard off before the playoffs even start. I'm going to grow out a little goatee or something. If McDavid doesn't get 4 points for today's games, he might get it on cash game or in the Nashville game or in Toronto. That'd be pretty cool if he got it in Toronto. Grew up in the area. Hockey night in Canada, nationally televised game. It would be pretty symbolic if he got his 1,000th point against the Leafs. Check the Bruins, Lululemon, and Fanatics apparel. I did earlier. I love all of it. I would love to buy some of that. Problem is, I don't have money because everything is so expensive nowadays. When we take a look at the forward lines here, every line is doing well except for the Arvidsson, Draisaitl, Podkolzin line. Again, low event, but this line has not been able to get anything going. And if we look at the defensive pairings, Nurse Kulak once again having a great showing. Nurse with Kulak has been great. Ekholm Bouchard has been great, and even Nurse Stetcher has been good. Haven't seen a lot of ice time for Emberson though. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at the ice time. Where's Emberson? Emberson's played 9 minutes. Stetcher's played 9 minutes. Derek Ryan's played 7:29. Jeff Skinner, not a lot of ice time. But Ekholm and Darnell Nurse has had a lot of ice time tonight. Actually, they are really playing Nurse a lot. Nurse has had a good game, and Nurse is actually turning his game around. You can see it. You can see Darnell Nurse's game turning around, which is good to see. So much for high octane offense. I know, it's so brutal, man. It's so brutal. But yeah, make sure you smash the like button, folks. Smash that like button. And I'm going to be right back. I'm going to take like a 2-minute break, all right? I just got to get a bit of a breather, get some water. I might have a little snack. I haven't decided yet. But I will be back momentarily. So hit the like button. And of course, if you are not yet subscribed and you want to subscribe to the best Oilers-based hockey channel on YouTube, hit the sub button. We are going to climb all the way up to 5,000 subs before New Year's, and then I'll do a big 5,000 sub giveaway. At least the apparels aren't as expensive as the jerseys. That is true. Skinner moved down finally. Yeah, it's been unfortunate. The Jeff Skinner just hasn't produced the way I think a lot of us hoped. But Islanders play a slower game and jump on mistakes. That they do. They absolutely do. They need to give him more ice time and try and put him on the power play. Yeah, I mean, you'd want to pump his numbers up before you try and move him, just so you can get some assets, right? Dave always pops off in TO. He does. Connor McDavid always does something in Toronto, except last year. The Oilers game in Toronto. Do you remember that? Toronto was up 5-0 after the second, and then I did my post-game recap video after the second intermission. And I just like blew a gasket. I freaked out. That's probably the closest I've ever come to having a Steve Dangle type like ramble screaming type video. And then the Oilers scored 3 goals in the third, and the game was kind of getting close. And then, of course, Toronto ended up shutting it down. But if Edmonton had come back and won that game, I would have looked like an idiot. We're going to troll me. Don't troll me. All right, I'll be right back. Hit the like button. All right. Is chat trolling me? Am I being trolled? What does chat look like right now? Talk about bleach. Oh my God. What is happening? Oilers went to sleep the last 5 to 6 minutes in that period, as did I. Almost was a snooze fest. I agree. Yeah, I was worried that it was just going to be one of those games where we're bored out of our minds and it's low scoring. So hopefully the Oilers can kind of pick it up in the third and kind of, break open, bust through, get some offense. I'll be at war with a bunch of friends who are Leafs fans on Saturday. Hopefully the Oilers can humble them. I hope so, Pie Man. I hope so. When McDavid he's undressed Morgan Riley a few times. There's been a few plays where he undresses Morgan Riley. You think Jeff Skinner's getting traded? I think it's too early to talk about trade talk with, I think, anyone on the team. But obviously, he might. He only signed a 1-year deal. Doesn't have trade protection. So if you're looking for assets, if you're looking to upgrade on D, he could be seen as an asset that could do that. I don't know what's happening, Slane. Every time I leave briefly, I come back and chat is just unhinged. Like, now I need like a bleach company to sponsor me. Toronto Maple Bleach. You know what? Just because of all of you, I'm gonna bust out a White Claw. You all did this to me. The Boston Bleach. Be the bleachers. Oh no. Clorox sponsor this man. He's so funny. What did we trade him for? We just signed him as a free agent, Wusha. We didn't trade him or trade anyone for him. What do you think that the Oilers should do or should make trades? I think right now they just need to find a way to start producing, win some games, and then see where they're at by like January. And then figure out if they do really need more defensive help or possibly goaltending as well. The bleach smile. Very nutritious drink. I don't condone any of this, by the way. I don't condone any of this. I agree. You have to get 2 points out of this game. You can't afford to lose this game at all. Like, absolutely not. This is the game that the team has to win. I'm excited to see Matt Savoy on the team. Eventually, he's got a fairly high ceiling. He does. He's had a very slow start in Bakersfield, though. He hasn't looked great. He hasn't produced the way I thought, and he hasn't looked very good either. A lot of the games that I've watched with him, he looks a little off right now down there. Oilers can't lose to the Islanders of all teams. I agree, Erica. I'll cry if they do. Dude, Sportsnet's okay. I am restarting this stream because, like, the amount of lag right now. I'm just going to quit the Sportsnet app, and then I'm going to re-log back into it. Good question. Don't know much about hockey, but what happened to last year's team? I'm just a betting guy. I used to bet on them and wake up in Chicago with money in the account. They're just not scoring right now, and they're not getting saves. Their special teams are really bad. Oilers are 27th in save percentage so far this year. I will counter that, though. Since October 15th, they're 7-4-1, and they have the 8th best save percentage at 5-on-5. Their big issue is they're not getting saves on the penalty kill right now. They're not getting saves at anything that's not 5-on-5. What's my opinion on red bleach? It's red. What's up, Elijah? How you doing? What's up, Zachary? How are you doing? How long until the third starts? A few minutes. It'll be on pretty quickly, I think. I'm the GOAT. I appreciate that, Elijah. Thank you very much. I do my best. But you're all more of the GOAT than I am. I don't do any of this without your support, so thank you. I like our prospect pool now, looking pretty exciting. Hopefully there's a gem down there to build around in the future. We'll see. We'll see. The Oilers definitely need a bit more young talent down there. Who's playing better needs to avoid a bad one to get this dub. I agree, Quady. I've been listening to your videos on Spotify every day on my way to work. Hey, I love that, Elijah. I appreciate that. I'm glad that there's a few people that do tune in on Spotify right now. That makes me happy. We are looking at the 82 goal season from Leon this year. I mean, probably 50. I don't know about 82. I think that's out of reach. I like your setup. Thank you. It's just a green screen. I wish I had this setup in real life. You change your profile picture. Why? Because I wanted a Leon Draisaitl profile picture, like a different Leon Draisaitl profile. I like the one that I have where he's kind of looking over his shoulder and he's smiling. I like that one. What would be the cringiest thing I could say? I feel like I've said some pretty cringy things. I think anytime I say what the Sigma or like Riz, the Gen Z slang or Gen Alpha slang. My reels for you page is beyond insane and questionable. Same. What's up, Bumblebee? How's the game going? It's 1-1. It's 1-1. That's all I can say. The Oilers have played well, but they haven't been able to break through offensively. Hey, I appreciate that, Zachary. Appreciate that a lot. 5 hits. Do the Oilers really only have 5 hits? Good God. The Oilers are just not a physical team. You think once his career is over, will Leon be the German GOAT? He's already the German GOAT. And he'll be in the Hall of Fame. But the third period is starting soon. We are back from a commercial break. Gene Principe is speaking, talking about the Oilers 50-50. Oilers with a power play early in the third here. This is an opportunity for them. Let's try and break through, feel good, get the offense going, get another goal, right? I'm your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that, Zachary. That means a lot. You should put Subway Surfers at the bottom, split screen, put Skibbity Toilet on the side, then make a cut every 3 seconds. I can't. Absolutely not. You think Nuge is a Hall of Famer when he retires? Probably not. Unfortunately. Wait, what? I thought the Oilers had a power play for some reason. Never mind. I don't know why I thought the Oilers had a power play. Guess not. Hey, I appreciate that, Corey. All right, offensive zone draw for the Oilers. McDavid out there with Nugent Hopkins and Zach Hyman. Connor McDavid looking to win this faceoff. And the linesman's talking to them. Just drop the puck, please. Good God. McDavid loses it. Islanders come up with it. Here's Pulock off the glass. McDavid cuts that off. Here's Ekholm towards the goal. That's in a body in front. Pulock across to Lee. Lee for the Islanders. High flip down the ice over Ekholm's stick, and that's going to be another icing call on the Islanders. What's up, Ghost? Canucks on the other hand. Yeah, Canucks didn't look great. 19:31 to play in the third. Another offensive zone draw for the Oilers. And the puck got back to Bouchard, but he was late reacting. Has to dump it back in. Around the boards. Mayfield tries to come up with it. McDavid cuts that off. McDavid towards the goal. That deflects wide. Nugent Hopkins back to McDavid. McDavid back to Bouchard. Bouchard steps in. Bouchard walks in. Bouchard in front. McDavid! It hit the post! How did that stay out? What is happening? How did that stay out? Here's Ekholm to Bouchard. Bouchard scores! Edmonton makes it 2-1. Goodness gracious. I'm glad Edmonton scored there because they had two glorious opportunities, didn't put it in. But Evan Bouchard does connect with a nice wrister. He puts that in. Here was Bouchard. He had walked in on the right side here, off the post, and then Hyman also hit the post. And then McDavid sends it back down low to Ekholm. Ekholm over to Bouchard. Bouchard with a shot, and McDavid with his second point of the game. Connor McDavid now 3 points away from 1,000. Can Connor McDavid get 3 more points here in the third period to hit 1,000 for his career? Oilers with an early goal to start the third, and you love to see that. 2-1 Edmonton. So 997 points for Connor McDavid. In the Oilers, dump it into the neutral zone. Arvidsson will pick it up. Here's Victor Arvidsson. He's checked off the puck by Dobson. Arvidsson chases after it. Podkolzin comes into support. Podkolzin behind the Islanders' net. 2 Oilers against 3 Islanders. Draisaitl now. Draisaitl to Stetcher with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Darnell Nurse going to keep that in. Nurse down low. Gets past Podkolzin. Here's Draisaitl now. Draisaitl with one hand on his stick. Back down low to Stetcher. Here's Podkolzin. Around the boards, Draisaitl tries to cut that off. Stetcher keeps it in. Islanders looking to come up with possession. Podkolzin chases after it. Thank you for the $1, Bing Chilling. Bing Chilling coming up clutch. Every McDavid point, he's been donating $1. That's $2 so far. I appreciate that. Islanders trying to get the puck out of their zone. Oilers with good pressure, though. Puck down to Stuart Skinner. Skinner around the boards. He'll put that along the right side. Here's Brown. Dumps it to the neutral zone. Janmark can't come up with it. Here's New York now. They'll put it deep in the Oilers zone again. Emberson reverses. Leaves that for Kulak. Connor Brown. He'll backhand that to center. Janmark can't come up with it, but here's Emberson. Emberson towards the goal. That goes high and wide. Redirected. Kulak now. Tries to put it in deep. Janmark leaves that for Connor Brown. Connor Brown. He'll play that to Kulak. Nice play by Kulak to spin it to Henrique. Here's Henrique. Tries to center it. Here's Bouchard now. Here's Henrique with a shot, and that's stopped by Sorokin. Puck comes back to Ekholm. He keeps it deep for the Oilers. Bouchard trying to also hold it in. He does. Here's Bouchard. Oilers with more pressure. Here's Connor Brown at the point. Brown skates it in right side. Down low to Henrique. Connor Brown behind the Islanders' net. Connor Brown looking to make a play. He centers it. Here's a play in front, and Janmark can't come up with it. Janmark, right circle. Matthias Janmark. He'll leave that for Ekholm. He'll skate in. Ekholm spins off a check. Gives that puck to Janmark. Janmark trying to keep it in for the Oilers. He's going to get checked here. Chalowski does get it out. Nice shift for the Oilers' third line. Here's Evan Bouchard up the middle. Janmark can't come up with it. Hyman steps on the ice for Edmonton. Here's Ekholm now for the Oilers. Ekholm gives that puck to Connor McDavid. McDavid can't find Hyman. That's going to be an icing call against the Oilers with 16:09 to play. I need the Oilers and Suns to win a big 8-leg parlay for $2,300. I hope both teams win for you. I never feel safe with a lead, Erica. I never feel safe with a lead. If you guys don't like or sub, you have no riz. Hey, what's going on? Good to see you again. Here's Pajot for the Islanders. He'll walk it in the Oilers zone, dumps it around. Here's Lee. Lee, he's being hounded by Darnell Nurse. Lee against Nurse. Nurse, good job keeping Lee against the boards. But here's Dobson now with a shot, and that deflects on Skinner. He makes the save with his blocker. Lee behind the Oilers goal. Lee trying to make a play. He's cut off by Nurse once again. Puck comes to the neutral zone. Hyman chases after it. He'll get that puck. Oh, he just missed McDavid, who would have been gone there. Here comes Horvat now. Horvat with a shot off the post, and that goes down the ice. And McDavid now. That puck was left for him, but just out of his reach, and he'll go for a change. Fourth line for the Oilers, Corey Perry with pressure. Here's Corey Perry. He'll give that puck to Jeff Skinner. Jeff Skinner. Oh, and he's manhandled by Mayfield. Derek Ryan comes in to support him. Derek Ryan trying to come up with the puck, but Mayfield, or who is that? I don't know who that was on the Islanders. My apologies. I'm bad at play-by-play. Derek Ryan just out of his reach. He does come up with it. Here's Corey Perry now. Corey Perry, right side. Oh, and he's checked off the puck by the Islanders. Here's McLean for the Islanders. High flip to center. Kulak leaves that for Corey Perry. Corey will allow the Oilers to get a change. Emberson to Podkolzin. Here's Bouchard to Leon Draisaitl. Leon Draisaitl dangles, gives it to Victor Arvidsson. Arvidsson right side. He cuts around the net. Arvidsson towards the goal. That's stopped by Sorokin on the wraparound. Couple of wraparound attempts by Edmonton here. Trying to catch Sorokin sleeping. Steplikov gets that puck to Dobson. Dobson can't get it out, though. Bouchard keeps it in. Nice play. Draisaitl can't come up with possession. Podkolzin chases after it against Nelson. Here's Zizekas. Casey. Oh, sorry, George. George for the Islanders dumps it in. Stuart Skinner behind his goal. Plays that. Devin Bouchard. Bouchard into the middle. Ekholm across to Arvidsson. Arvidsson. Oh, he tries to drop it to Podkolzin. Islanders come up with possession. Here's Steplikov. He'll give that to Nelson. Nelson. Steplikov behind the Oilers' goal. Steplikov tied up by Arvidsson. Steplikov looking to make a play here. Draisaitl, nice play to cut that pass off. And he'll skate it to center ice. Dump it in. And he'll throw a little check on Pulak. He did not like the late hit by Pulak after he dumped it in. Oilers keep the puck in, though. Here's Stetcher. Tries to get to Janmark. Henrique will come up with it. Adam Henrique down low. Janmark backhands it around the boards. Connor Brown can't come up with it against Mayfield. Mayfield with a high flip and down the ice. That's going to be icing on the Islanders. Drove him to the White Claw, and now he doesn't know what's happening. It's tough because, like, I can't tell the numbers sometimes. I remember players by their numbers. Oh, what a shot by Horvat. Beat Skinner, but that hit the bar. Bo Horvat thought that went inside the net, but that was clearly not in the net. I told Austin to mix instant coffee, monsters, and beer together. Yeah, if you want to see me die on stream, I'll do that. Here's Nugent Hopkins to Bouchard off the point. Evan Bouchard tries to get around the check. Bouchard spins. Left half wall. Bouchard across the ice. Nobody in the right circle for the Oilers. Here's Zizekas. Casey Zizekas with speed. Zizekas shoots. That goes off of Skinner's glove and wide. Kept in by the Islanders. Edmonton can't come up with possession. Here's Dobson. He centers it. Dangerous play. And here's another shot by the Islanders. That puck goes wide. The Islanders suddenly turning up some pressure here. Oilers not being careful with puck management. Here's Dobson. He'll get that puck to Engvall with a shot, and that goes wide. And George fights for it. McDavid will come up with it. Here's Connor McDavid. Potential 2-on-1. Oh, no. 3-on-2. McDavid cuts to the middle. He gives it to Bouchard in front. Oh, and Bouchard is robbed by Sorokin. Wow, what a save and what a pass by McDavid to find Bouchard, who was all alone. Oh, nice stick. Nice stick by Bouchard to prevent a breakaway against Anders Lee. Great defensive play by Bouchard there. Bro, everything's sold out. Dig in. What a pass to Bouchard. Bouchard just couldn't get it over the glove of Sorokin. What a play by McDavid to Bouchard, who almost had his second goal of the game. But the game remains a one-goal game. Hi, Zach. Also, I'm not surprised. I imagine most of you are probably ahead of me in the play-by-play. My stream is usually about 20 seconds behind. All right, how are we feeling? Oilers started the third period strong, but the Islanders, they have a bit of a pushback right now. Edmonton doing a good job keeping them to the outside for the most part. Islanders have hit a post, so the Oilers have to be careful with their puck management. Also, if we want the Oilers to win, smash the like button. Let's try and get 100 likes on this live stream. I don't even know what it's at, but that's the goal, 100 likes. That's always the goal for me. Oh boy. Well, at least I can rest my voice for a bit here. My throat was starting to hurt. Unfortunate. Also, I have no idea if chat is just like frozen for anyone else. Oh, nice hit there on Siplikov. Emberson with a good hit there. 12 minutes to play. Shots are 27-18 Edmonton. 2-1 Oilers. Puck comes to the middle. Janmark. That puck back to Kulak. Here's Brett Kulak now. He'll skate this up the middle. Brett Kulak with speed. Gives it to Connor Brown. Oh, and Brett Kulak's tripped up. Oh, and Connor Brown's also slashed as well. Islanders getting away with penalties left and right. Here's Nelson now. He's harassed. Connor Brown comes up with it. Henrique to the point. Here's a shot towards the Islanders net. Doesn't make it. And here's Janmark. Puck comes to the half wall. Am I a true Sigma? Sure. Let's say yes. Whatever that means. I have to work tomorrow at 6 a.m. I'm tired and I'm heading to bed. Oilers always enjoy you live and your commentary. Good night, Austin. I appreciate that, Colby. Have a wonderful sleep. We'll see you soon, my friend. I appreciate you tuning in. Yeah, the Lululemon gear is really nice. It looks cozy. Derek Ryan will take the offensive zone draw. Connor McDavid out there with the fourth line. McDavid's out there with Ryan and Corey Perry right now. Linesman trying to just set things up. Nelson against Ryan. Here's Derek Ryan off the faceoff. It's the battle. Here's Corey Perry. Perry can't get a shot off. He had an opportunity. Here's McDavid now. McDavid trying to make a play. Corey Perry, he kicks it up. McDavid with pressure, but the Islanders do get it out. Nice play by McDavid, though. Break off the pass. Here comes Connor McDavid. He'll give that to Derek Ryan. Ryan centers it. Comes to Ryan again. Oh, and Ryan centers it as well, but nobody was home. Here's Engvall now. Up the boards. Here's Horvat. Not icing. Horvat in the Oilers zone. Circles. Back to the point. Here's a shot towards the Oilers goal. Skinner with the save. And Ryan played it back to Skinner, and Skinner holds on to it. Hey, that's great, Zach. I wish I was playing hockey this year. I decided not to play this year. They dropped their collab with Disney. I haven't seen any of it. Here's Draisaitl off the faceoff. He wins it. Kulak up the left boards. Oilers don't get it out. Here's Draisaitl now. He'll send that up the right side. And Kulak. Oh, nice play by Kulak. Nice forecheck by Brett Kulak, who's playing like a forward lately. You love to see it. Look at Kulak. He's just a dog on the forecheck. On Colson now. He's trying to make a play. Islanders under duress by the hard forecheck of Brett Kulak of all players. Oh, nice play by Draisaitl. Can't come up with possession. Islanders looking to reset up here. Good forecheck by the Oilers. Lots of pressure. Islanders struggling to make a play. Kulak across the ice to Emberson. Here's Emberson. Oh, bad pass by Emberson. McDavid, though, he read that well. Gets it back to Stetcher. Now, Zach Hyman dumps it in. He'll go up against George. Dobson now. Up the left boards. Here's McDavid. Oh, McDavid, he tripped his man. They're not going to call it. McDavid scores! Connor McDavid with his 3rd point of the game, and he's 2 away from 1,000. Now, Connor McDavid, he tripped up an Islander at the blue line. They didn't call a penalty. He keeps it in. It comes down low. Puck comes back out in front. McDavid to the middle of the ice. McDavid played that to Nugent Hopkins, gave it back to McDavid, and then he went to his backhand and beat Sorokin. It is 3-1 Edmonton. And McDavid definitely got away with a trip. He's at 998 points. I don't know how you don't call a tripping penalty there. Oh, boy. The ref didn't call that for some reason. Okay. Okay, you know what? The Oilers will take that. McDavid is 2 points away from 1,000 in his career. Goals count as 2. You know what? I like that. I like that, Bing Chilling. Thank you. All right, here's Darnell Nurse. He'll dump that puck in. The Islanders, we'll see how they respond. Are they going to play physical and mad? Or are they going to try and score some goals? Here's Lee. That puck is cut off. Connor Brown kicks it in. Janmark chases after it against Mayfield. Mayfield. Islanders looking a little sluggish getting the puck out. Kept in by Janmark. Can't get the puck to Connor Brown. Here's Pollock. Pollock dumps it in. Here's Connor Brown. Oh, and he's trying to stick handle, but Brown just loses it. Islanders trying to enter the Oilers zone. Here's Podkolzin, gives that puck to Bouchard. Evan Bouchard skates in front of his net. He'll skate up the ice now. Here comes Evan Bouchard. Finds Podkolzin. Tries to find Arvidsson. Podkolzin dumps it deep. Oh, puck came out in front. Here's Arvidsson. Draisaitl trying to come up with it. Here's Bouchard with a shot, and that's stopped by Sorokin. Palmieri to come up with it. He's checked by Podkolzin. Nice job on the forecheck by the second line. Islanders, though, they'll gain possession. Here's Cholowski to Nelson. Nelson dumps it in deep. Arvidsson, he'll try and get it around the boards. Finds Bouchard. Bouchard gets that puck to Podkolzin. It's bouncing around, but he'll play it up the middle. Here's Leon Draisaitl. Tries to find Arvidsson. And here's Podkolzin now. Podkolzin, he'll just dump it in to the Islanders zone. Oilers likely going for a change. Here's the Islanders. Slap shot. Up the right boards. Cut off by McDavid. McDavid, he'll dump it in. Nugent Hopkins chases after it. Here's George. George for the Islanders. Can't get the puck out. Oilers top line out once again. Emberson in his skates. He'll find McDavid. It's centered to Hyman, and he's knocked down. Here's Holmstrom now. Backhander all the way to center. And Emerson, he's being all tied up by several Islanders. He'll dump it in. Hyman chases after it. Nice job by Hyman. Tries to center it to McDavid, but the Islanders with possession. Islanders dump it into the Oilers zone. Skinner came out to play it, but it gets around his stick. Here come the Islanders. Here's Pulock. Pulock, nice little move by Pulock. What a save. Here's a rebound, and the Islanders score. Anders Lee makes it 3-2. Puck took a weird bounce. And the Oilers have a 1-goal lead. Damn. The 1-goal game. Now things are interesting. Skinner missed that puck. Oilers didn't come up with possession. It came around the boards. It's kept in. Pulock, he got around. The stop by Skinner initially. The rebound came to Lee, and then Lee, he put the rebound in. Skinner had his glove down. Skinner needs to have his glove up here. Protect the corner of your net. And again, Skinner moving laterally. Struggles. Here's a shot from distance. That's knocked down by Sorokin. Oilers keep it in. Islanders, though, with possession. They'll put it up the right boards. Dumped in the Oilers zone. That's going to be icing against the New York Islanders. Taking back what I just wrote. Happens every time. Yep. Oilers got to dig in here, and Skinner's got to make some saves. Here's an offensive zone draw for the Oilers. Draisaitl loses it. Draisaitl with the fourth line. And the Islanders ice it once again with 6:45 to play. Here's Draisaitl off the face-off. He's going to try and win it back. He does. Darnell Nurse now. Nurse with a shot. Not stopped by Sorokin. Puck comes out in front. Islanders were determining who wanted to grab that rebound. Here come the Islanders. Here's Pajot to Horvat. Bo Horvat spins off a check. Oh, nice play by Derek Ryan into the neutral zone. Here's Dobson. Dobson will play that to Horvat. Horvat dangles Draisaitl. He gives that to Pajot. Pajot back to the point. Here's a shot from distance. Doesn't make it. Blocked by Zach Hyman. Darnell Nurse. Oh, he takes his man hard into the boards. Nice physical play by Darnell Nurse, and Hyman will flip that high and down the ice. Not going to be icing, though. Here are the Islanders. Up the middle. Here's Nelson for the Islanders. Nelson, nice play by Ekholm. Ekholm off the glass. Oilers get the clear initially, but Islanders with possession. Here's Pulak. He'll dump it back in the Oilers zone. Ekholm can't come up with it. Puck comes to the middle. McDavid comes up with it. Here's McDavid. He finds Zach Hyman. Here's Hyman. Partial breakaway. He's cut off. McDavid with a shot, and that goes high and wide. Here's Bouchard now. He'll give that to Ekholm. Ekholm with a shot, and it's in Sorokin's gear. Oh, boy. 5:27 to play. The Oilers' top line almost connects once again. Hit the like button, says Pure Drakenite. I appreciate that. Yes, hit the like button. Oh, boy. 1-goal game. Dude, George St. Pierre is still doing commercials for Bet99. What is going on? That's why I don't watch commercials, man. These commercials are outrageous. Ooh. Edmonton has got to find a way to shut this game down, though. Maybe get an empty netter, but this is the type of game that they have to win. I mean, the Oilers would have to get a goal, and then, like, with McDavid getting a point on it, and then they'd have to get an empty netter with McDavid getting a point. I think McDavid likely doesn't hit 1,000 tonight, but it would be great if he did. It would be very exciting. This game should have been salted away by now. If the Oilers had any finish at all, yes, I agree. I convinced my mom to get the Oilers dark blue half zip hoodie. Absolutely. W. You can get a W. All right. Crunch time here. 5:27 to play. 3-2 Oilers. Shots are 32-21 in favor of Edmonton. Top line out for the... Well, actually, no. Wait. Who's out there? Yeah, it is the top line. McDavid, Hyman, and Nugent Hopkins. Wasn't sure for who, though. Ace. If the Oilers ever scored 17 goals in a game, I would just stop cheering. I would never watch hockey again. That would be outrageous. Islanders win the faceoff. Puck comes around. High flip to the neutral zone. Ekholm gloves it ahead. Islanders come up with it. Here comes Dobson. He'll play it around the boards. Here come the Islanders. Here's McDavid. McDavid with some space. Gets it to Bouchard. He'll find Zach Hyman. Zach Hyman now behind the Islanders net. He'll go around the boards here. Ekholm keeps it in. Ekholm, his shot is knocked down. Oh, what a giveaway. Here's McDavid. Oh, and another opportunity. McDavid, 2 chances to score. And Sorokin stopped him twice. A huge turnover. My goodness, if it wasn't for Sorokin, the Oilers would be up by about 5 or 6 goals right now. Goodness gracious. That turnover by the Islanders. And McDavid just couldn't get a clean shot off. My God. Edmonton now, they'll put it up the right boards. Draisaitl will chase after it. Here's Mayfield. Mayfield gets by Draisaitl's check. Gets to Holmstrom. Holmstrom dumps it in, chases after it. Darnell Nurse tries to play that to Brett Kulak. Islanders do keep it in briefly, but the Oilers come up with it. Here's Leon Draisaitl. He'll flip it towards Sorokin. Podkolzin chases after it against Hutton. Podkolzin around the boards. Draisaitl leaves it for Arvidsson. Arvidsson's cut off by Chalowski. And Podkolzin, nice play by Podkolzin to get that in front. Puck is still kind of loose. Oilers trying to come up with it. Here's Podkolzin. He's battling for it. Podkolzin's hooked up. Can't get a backhand on net. Draisaitl to Arvidsson. Here's Kulak across the ice to Darnell Nurse. Nurse gives that to Arvidsson. Nice play by Podkolzin. Keeps this play alive for Edmonton. Draisaitl back to Arvidsson. Here's Arvidsson with a shot, and that's stopped by Sorokin. And this is why I love Podkolzin in the Oilers' top 6, because he's a menace on the forecheck. 3:20 to play. Here's Kulak. He'll play that puck over to Zach Hyman. Or Connor Brown, sorry. Here's Kulak. Up the right boards. Nobody there for Edmonton. Islanders come up with it. Here's Horvat. Nice play by Kulak, though. Brown gets it up. Janmark can't come up with it. Here's George for the Islanders. Tipped in by Lee. Chased by Palmieri. Puck around the boards. And that puck's going to go down the ice, and that's going to be icing on Edmonton with 2:47 to play. I agree. You got to lift up against Sorokin. Battle of the 500 teams, exactly. Man, McDavid had 2 chances. What a giveaway. If McDavid had been able to lift that puck, geez, 2 good saves by Sorokin on McDavid. Offensive zone draw for the Islanders. They've pulled the goal. Here's Dobson. 2:45 to play. Palmieri. He'll play it down low. It comes out in front, and they score. Anders Lee ties the game. Wow. That's unacceptable. Unacceptable. The Oilers lose the draw. Anders Lee with 2 goals ties this game up for the Islanders. He didn't even get a good shot off. It was along the ice the whole time. Stuart Skinner did not react well to it at all. That is a horrible goal to give up. Stuart Skinner is down. Ekholm is down. I don't know what Ekholm's doing either. Goodness gracious, man. Stuart Skinner just can't. It's 3-1 in the third. This should never happen. This is outrageous, man. What is wrong with Stuart Skinner? Make a save, bro. Should never have happened. Should never happen. Here's Evan Bouchard. Off the draw, the Oilers put their top line out. Here's Mayfield. Around the boards. It's going to be, well, it wasn't kept in. Islanders trying to come up with it. Ekholm tries to cut him off. Here's Pajot to McDavid. Connor McDavid reverses. Oh, it hits the ref's skates, but luckily Bouchard was there to pick it up. Here's Evan Bouchard to Connor McDavid. Connor McDavid with speed. He'll skate through the Islanders defense. Here's McDavid with a shot, and Sorokin will make the save. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Imagine getting scored on twice by Andersley. I don't like that game tying goal at all. One, Ekholm just kind of, I mean, I don't know why Ekholm's on all fours there. I don't know what that was. But Stuart Skinner, he's so far back in his crease. The new set of pads and gloves are cursed for Stu. Yeah, it's just, you're up 3-1 in the third. There's no way. There's 7 minutes left in this game and you're up by 2 goals. If you want to be a cup contender, you cannot have breakdowns like this. And you need your goalie to make saves. And they're not getting saves right now. It's brutal. Eck looked tired playing too many minutes. It did come off of an icing, but like, stay on your feet. Because I guarantee if that was Darnell Nurse laying down on the ice, everyone would be losing their minds right now. So I'm calling Ekholm out because that was not a good defensive play by Ekholm in front of the net. Absolutely. I agree, Wusha. Nah, I don't think the stash is cursed, but Stuart Skinner has not found a groove this season, and it's costing the team games and big points in the standings. The Oilers had this game in the bag. They absolutely had this in the bag. The shots are 36-22 in favor of Edmonton, and I'm very curious what the expected goals are in this game. I think Stuart Skinner, he just has no confidence right now. His confidence, whatever it was in the playoffs, is completely gone. Shots are 36-22 in favor of Edmonton. Draisaitl taking the face-off with Podkolzin and Arvidsson. Draisaitl wins it. Here's Darnell Nurse. Gives that puck to Arvidsson. Back to Nurse. Nurse towards the goal, and that's off of Sorokin's blocker. Podkolzin, he's checked off the puck, but he keeps it in. Podkolzin's been so good keeping that puck in. Here's Draisaitl to Arvidsson behind the Islanders' net. Arvidsson to Nurse. Nurse finds Kulak. Brett Kulak gives it to Nurse, who will walk in. Nurse centers it. Podkolzin can't get it towards the goal. And the Islanders, and someone went down on the Oilers. I don't know if he was tripped or speared. I saw someone on the Oilers go down, though. Here's Arvidsson. He loses the puck in the neutral zone. He'll come up with it, though. Arvidsson loses the puck. Islanders back to the neutral zone. Here's Evan Bouchard. The Oilers cannot afford to give up a late goal. They can't do what they did against Vegas. Ekholm with a high flip. That's going to be icing, not icing. Here's Nugent Hopkins along the boards, finds McDavid, back to Bouchard. Here's Evan Bouchard towards the goal. It's in the crease and stopped by Sorokin. Puck comes back to center. Bouchard finds nice pass to McDavid. McDavid with speed. Here's McDavid, Hyman, and he's stopped by Sorokin. The defender, I think it was Mayfield, off of the Islanders. He fell. McDavid had a chance to take it on his own. He passed it to Hyman. And the puck now, it's bouncing in the neutral zone. Tries to find Nugent Hopkins. Here's McDavid. 40 seconds to go. McDavid with a shot. And that deflects off Dobson's stick and out of play. Oh, my God. But Zach Hyman had a good chance, but he put it straight into the crest of Sorokin. Connor McDavid, though, with speed. He forced the defender to get back. He fell. And then he put it across the ice. But Sorokin read that. Nice play by McDavid. Centered it to Hyman, who just shot it straight into Sorokin. But I would have liked McDavid to put that on goal. I would have liked him to cut in and put that on net himself. Here's Connor Brown. Third line out for Edmonton. Puck around the boards. Going to be kept in by Kulak. Kulak. He can't keep it in. Engvall. Here's Zizekas. Plays it across to Holmstrom. Holmstrom for the Islanders. Here's Holmstrom. Spins off a check. Henrique trying to come up with it. I don't like this third line out with 20 seconds left. Here's Zizekas. Back to the point. Here's George across the ice to Dobson. Here's a shot. It deflects. And Kulak will shoot that all the way down the ice. And that's going to be icing on Edmonton with 7 seconds left. Oh, God. The Oilers have to hang on, man. Just get a point. You cannot afford to give up a late goal here. Cannot afford to give up a late goal with 7 seconds left. And if the Islanders win the draw, we need Stuart Skinner to make a save. 7 seconds to play. Adam Henrique will take the face off. We need Henrique to come up clutch. Win this draw. Puck in some skates. It gets deep in the Oilers zone. Oh, and Nurse takes his man down, and the Oilers will at least get to overtime. The Oilers get to overtime. It should have never got to overtime, but at least at minimum they get a point. All right, OT predictions, folks. We need your OT predictions. Who scores for the Oilers? Who scores for the Islanders? And if this game goes to a shootout, I'm turning the stream off. Also, if you're tuning in for the first time and you're enjoying the commentary and you're enjoying the vibes and the live stream, make sure to hit that like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Truly appreciate it. But this is very frustrating. I agreed. It's an unnecessary overtime. The Oilers put up 3 goals. Should be enough to win a game like this where the Islanders were getting absolutely nothing. There's no reason for Edmonton to blow it like this. Stuart Skinner is not giving this team saves. Is single-handedly costing them possibly at least 1 point in the standings right now. Brown in the shoot. Oh, God, please don't go to a shootout. I hate shootouts. Shootouts are boring. I don't get excited for shootouts at all. Thank you, Robin. We really coiled up. 8 out of 10. 8 of the 10 games. Sorry. Stuart Skinner's last 10 games, and 8 of them, he's given up 3+ goals. That is horrible. Unacceptable. Not good enough. McDavid for the Oilers, Barzal for the Islanders. Draisaitl winning it. Last 10 minutes of games have been awful. I agree, Putter. They need killer instinct. So many chances to get to 4 or 5. Nope. This one has loss written all over it. My OT prediction, I'm going to go Darnell Nurse. I say Darnell Nurse scores for Edmonton, and for the Islanders, I'm going to go Dobson. I'm going to pick 2 defensemen from each team, or 1 defenseman from each team. So 2 D-men are my predictions. Am I going to show the game? Unfortunately, I will not show the game, Megan. If I show the game, my channel will get shut down. So I cannot show the game due to copyright reasons. When I was a kid, I used to love shootouts. I don't know why. I was obsessed with them, but now I agree they're very boring. See, when I was younger too, I enjoyed them, but yeah, I got older and they're just boring, right? Go Sorokin. I have go Horvat. I have Sorokin in fantasy. Very nice. All right, here's the face-off. Here's Bouchard with Draisaitl and McDavid. Evan Bouchard in overtime. Bouchard up the left boards. He'll find Connor McDavid. McDavid spins off a check. Pollock, though, with a good defensive play. McDavid trying to come up with it. 3 Islanders along the wall. If the Oilers can get this puck, Bouchard's open. Here's Bouchard, and he's stopped by Sorokin. I saw that coming, but Sorokin with a huge stop on Evan Bouchard. Islanders now with possession. Here's Dobson. He'll skate away. Draisaitl pressuring him. And here's a play up the ice, and that's icing on the Islanders. Wow. Draisaitl went on the hunt there and forced an icing. Nice play here by the Oilers along the half wall. Nice play by Draisaitl. Finds Bouchard, who is wide open. Sorokin out of his crease, stands tall, and prevents that from going in. Nice save as Bouchard tried to pick the 5-hole. Offensive zone. Oh, man. Nugent Hopkins is knocked off the puck. Here's Horvat. Puck kept in by Edmonton, though. Here's Nugent Hopkins. He loses it to Horvat. Islanders coming up with it. Here's Hyman now. 1-on-2. Zach Hyman waits for reinforcements. Hyman on his backhand. Spins around. Hyman will leave that. No, he hangs on to it. Here's Matthias Ekholm. Plays it to Ryan Nugent Hopkins. Here's Nuge. Back to Hyman. Zach Hyman in front of Nugent Hopkins, and he's stopped by Sorokin. Here's Zach Hyman now behind the net. Here's Ekholm. Ekholm looking to take a slap shot, but he faked it. Matthias Ekholm. Here's Ekholm on his backhand. It's in the crease. Ekholm stopped by Sorokin too. Matthias Ekholm behind the Islanders' net. Ekholm gives that puck to Nugent Hopkins. Nugent Hopkins. Oilers looking to make a change. Here's Nugent Hopkins looking for some fresh bodies. Evan Bouchard now. He'll get Draisaitl and McDavid out. Bouchard to McDavid. Here's McDavid to Draisaitl. Scores! Leon Draisaitl wins the game in overtime. Oilers win 4-3. McDavid 4 points. 1 away from 1,000. 4-3 in overtime. And the Oilers absolutely had all the pressure. I don't think they ever didn't have the puck on their stick. Great plays. Bouchard waited for a change. Here was Bouchard. He brought it in, dropped it to McDavid. McDavid found Draisaitl, and he goes over Sorokin's right shoulder. Absolute snipe job. Draisaitl's second goal of the game. The Oilers will get 2 points out of this one, despite the play of Stuart Skinner. They will win. Draisaitl with a great shot. The Oilers win. Play La Bamba, baby. Huge win for the Oilers. They've won 2 in a row, and they clearly deserve this game. Like, this game was not even close, right? Dobson overrated. Oh, no. The game should never have been close. Stuart Skinner, unfortunately, this game was closer than it should have been, but all that matters is that the team gets 2 points. They get 2 points, and hopefully they will be able to continue their strong play against the Nashville Predators, which is on Thursday night, and I will once again be live here on the Austin Hockey YouTube channel. I'll be doing another live stream on Thursday, Oilers versus Predators. I will grab the victory chain. Give me a second. I don't remember. Oh, it's beside me. Victory chain. The victory chain, of course. We wear this for every Oilers win. If you're new to the channel, I always wear the victory chain. Win, Edmonton wins, which is good to see. The Oilers improved to 8-7-1 on the season. Draisaitl with 2 goals. McDavid had 4 points. McDavid is 1 point away from 1,000, and he will likely get that against the Nashville Predators. So that is very exciting. You love to see it. Like and subscribe, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Very fun game overall. Again, the Oilers just completely dominated in every metric available. The Islanders were opportunistic. The Oilers need to figure out their goaltending, but they did score a power play goal, which was great. You love to see that they scored on the power play. Their penalty kill came up clutch as well. They did not give up a power play goal against the Chain Gang. Oh, no. I want you all to remember I said we were going to win, and I never blackpilled. There you go. I love that. Home game for Nashville. That is correct. Yeah, the Oilers will be at home against Nashville on Thursday night. So, what's next from me? Well, in about 45 minutes, you're going to see my post-game reaction video, which I will be recording as soon as I end the live stream. And then, of course, tomorrow, a day after discussion for the Oilers game against the Islanders. And then Thursday morning, pregame report will be up against the Preds, and then I will be doing a live stream commentary Thursday night against the Predators. Everyone that tuned in tonight, I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you all so much. You can, if you want to interact further, you can find me on Blue Sky. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram. Usually I'm at ahockey1993. I also have a Discord if you want to join the Discord server. It's not super active, but we are building a community over there. Link is in the description below. All my links to my socials are in the description below. Smash the like button. Let's try and get 100 likes on this live stream. I actually don't know what we're at. We're going to check before I end the live stream here. How many likes are we at? We're at 66 likes. No, we got to pump that up. Hit the like button. Let's hit that like button. Let's get that much higher. Let's get that closer to 100. Bouchard played good in that OT. He played great. I thought Bouchard had a really good game overall. Oilers win. Islanders lose. Skinner's struggling. Jeff and Stuart Skinner. Have a great night. I appreciate the donations, the super chats. Truly, truly appreciate it. Fun game. I'm happy Edmonton got the 2 points. I will see you soon. All right. You'll see the post-game reaction up by 10:30 Mountain. And then, of course, tomorrow, day after discussion. Thank you all so much. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We are building the greatest hockey channel on YouTube, and I'm glad that you're all part of it. We'll see you soon, Oil Country. I love all of you. Tell someone that you love them. Tell someone that you love them. And always, like I say, fight like Ben, fight like a kid. I wear this every single day for Ben, for you. Oil Country, you're all the best. We'll see you all soon, all right?